Hey everybody, how you doing? Hope everybody's doing well. It is a Wednesday morning, ish, here in northern Michigan. I guess it's still technically morning. Hey Jag, how are you today? So I'm here and streaming on an earlier Wednesday, so this is great. Hey there, Grift, how you doing? Good morning. I hope you're doing well. It is an absolutely beautifully sunny, a few clouds in the sky in northern Michigan, but a sunny, beautiful day. I had a lovely breakfast with my wife and daughter this morning, and have been, they know how much I enjoy streaming, and they have, kind of said, hey, go do some streaming. It'll be good for you. So I thought I would. Kind of a nice thing to do today. So welcome aboard. Hey, Mary Patrick, Nate, nice to see you. Jag says, can you get the Prospector as a pledge? I believe that you can get you can just buy the Prospector, Jag, in the store anytime. I think it's for sale. It's probably I think it's 155. But when you say as a pledge, what do you mean? It's good to see you, by the way, Jag. Hope that you're doing well this morning. So, hey, yeah, hey, son, how have you been? Hey, I seen you join the Discord. Thanks for doing that. I have to catch up with you with that. Hope that you're doing well. So, yeah, I don't know how today is going to go, right? Sometimes you have elevators, sometimes you don't. Probably almost any time I drop stuff off at the refinery here, I'm going to have to kind of backspace my way out of the refinery, because elevators are definitely not working down there. Yesterday evening, just kind of monkeying around, I brought a unicorn in to the pads, but it didn't recognize the stuff that I had on board. So we're just going to have fun with it nonetheless. I have gotten lucky, you guys, and I was able to haul in my 500 or so, my 50 SCU or so that I had, and I'm sitting a little over $1 million. So, I've got enough money to soak problems now for a little bit. I was able to pull off at least a 50 SCU run. So I broke all the ASOPs in the EU late last night at Everett. Yeah, that's kind of and we all know the patches, the patch is running. Star Citizen is doing Star Citizen stuff right now. So, we're just going to kind of get started here. I'm going to do some Quantanium mining today. I'm really looking forward to this. And I have no idea. This could be a complete disaster. It might go great. I don't know. But either way, we're going mining. So I'm really looking forward to today. And just kind of, I don't know, put my head down and seeing if we can't earn a few space bucks out here today. Because Lord knows I need them. I have a hankering for a C2 at some point, and those cost a little bit. I want to save up for the Corsair. Oh, I meant just like, can you buy it? But yeah, Jag, you can absolutely buy it. It's always available. It's never not been available as long as I've been playing. Quite honestly, I think it's a great ship to buy. Everything in Star Citizen's not 100% right now, as we all know. It's been a grumpy patch, and I even mentioned it last night to a couple people and said, man, I'm surprised they haven't had a patch yet. But hey, Marcus, nice to see you. How have you been, sir? So I definitely know that, that they are working on things in the background, and I would imagine we're going to see some kind of a patch at some point. But like I said, we're just going to go mining and see what the hell happens, and we're going to enjoy it nonetheless. So if things get a little wonky, things get a little wonky. It doesn't matter. We're just going to laugh and enjoy our time in Star Citizen, whatever it offers up today. What's my Amil? Welcome to the channel. Not a name I recognize. What's my favorite refined Quantanium hauler? That's a great question, and that's actually that meta has Marcus. Yeah, that's no doubt about that for sure. Hey, Mass, what's happening? So what's because that's changed, Amil. What's my favorite refined Quantanium hauler has long time been the Constellation Taurus, and still, I believe, is an excellent hauler. And there's a reason for it. You have kind of the healthy combination between size. You can put 2 size 5, 2 size 4s, really good shields, 174 SCU. And it does have a nice complement of missiles, not as much as the Andromeda. There is, I heard there's Quantanium in caves. Son, I'll have to look into that. So yeah, I still think the Constellation Taurus is an excellent ship to haul Quantanium in. Really good balance, 174 SCU with the firepower. I still very much believe in the Constellation Taurus. That being said, if the server's hot, Amil, I think something like a Constellation Andromeda might be another excellent, or an MSR might be another excellent hauler. MSR, because more of it has more of a level of anonymity. You know, like whenever I see an MSR, I'm not thinking to myself, hey, that's probably hauling Quantanium. You know what? The thing is with the Max, and don't get me wrong, Emil, I love the Freelancer Max. It's one of my favorite ships, okay? But it does just basically scream cargo. I'm hauling cargo. You know, so just knowing that, I think between those two, it's definitely the Taurus, because the Taurus is actually a fairly stout ship. It can be, in the right hands with a little bit of training, can be a real tough hombre. A lot tougher to crack. The other thing, Nate's not wrong. It is a touch squishy, but the other side of it is it just says to me, if I'm a pirate, like the raft. Although you can't get the cargo out of the raft, which makes the sneaky kind of good. The raft, the Hull A, and the Freelancer Max, they just say I'm a space trucker, exactly like you're saying. And it just kind of, it's like kind of a tends to attract flies. Mauricio, how are you? I am on earlier at a weird time that I normally wouldn't be on, so it is nice to see you, my friend. How have you been? Johan says, yeah, there are some quant rocks in the caves, but no way to mine them. That's interesting. Right on, Johan, and thanks for sure. I'm still trying to get money from the Aurora. Yeah, look, Jag, just keep after it. You'll find your way. And I would definitely, recommend. There's lots of different missions, but yeah, I mean, you'll dig your way out with the Aurora. It's a good ship. There's lots of things you can do with it for sure. Crobiz, is there a Star Citizen mining Discord or community? Yes, absolutely. I think I have a link in the description below, if not masked. The Explorers League is we're more of a community right now than an org. But we do have some really good contacts with some very good organizations as well. I know Mass, I mean, absolutely. Krobus, look me up for sure in Discord, and I am happy. Hey, Craig, how are you? Nice to see you. Darkside, how are you? Nice to see you. I'm doing well, you guys. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that, Dark. You're still kind of getting the character things. That's yucky. Craig, you know what? I've been finding the Quantanium, getting it back to the hopper, and in the hopper, it hasn't been easy. Hey, Colton, nice to see you. How you doing, man? So, we don't know how today's going to go. We're just going to find the Quantanium and hope we can get it back. There's a lot of kind of jankiness, and a lot of the elevators aren't working. There might be some explosions and some laughs today for sure. I can't promise you how it's going to go at all. I can tell you I've been very successfully finding the Quantanium and very successfully mining the Quantanium, but it's that trip back to the station that's just kind of is a bit of a question mark. So here we go. So all right, so we're going to turn this guy off. I'm going to crank up my velocity. We'll go ahead and put in the V-scan roller down to a 90 and see what we have at first. Nothing there. Brace, are you in live or the PTU? Congrats. I'm in live, Brace. Hey, guys, I should say, one of the ways that you can get into live... Oh, Krobas, I know what you're saying. There definitely are some unscannables, but I'll show you a little bit of tricks to the trade that at least I use to kind of weed them out a little bit, and hopefully will help you some with that. Braceville, I am in live. Hey, you guys, one of the things that we are finding is that if you have a friends list and somebody else is in the game, if you right click on them and choose join them, it's a way higher rate of getting in the game than just clicking on enter the verse. So if you have a friends list and somebody's in the PU, right click on them and then join them. That's gonna get you on to the server a lot better. Krobus, where's the kaboom? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. There can be an earth-shattering kaboom, Emil, if I don't get the Quantanium in. Do you know when the Vulture will be able to buy with AUEC and how much? I don't know how much, Mauricio, but my guess is 319 it's going to be available. So sometime, I think around the time when Invictus comes out would be my guess. Has salvage improved in the PU versus the last days of the PTU? Nate, it hasn't, in my opinion. And here I'll just kind of start doing a little mining here. It has not. I think it's still. I think that they scaled back the amount of salvage that you find, and I think that they're going to have to tweak that back just a touch more. Now, whether or not they put it in the air in Halo or not is hard to say, but I will say that they definitely have maybe over nerfed it a touch. That's my own opinion. Just heading through Louisiana today and getting some Cajun. Colton, that's one of my favorite things to do when I travel through the States, right? Is if I'm in St. Louis, man, I'm picking up some barbecue. If I'm in Amarillo, some Habanos Rancheros, or I can't say that very well, but you know what I'm saying. If I'm in LA, man, I'm looking for some Relleno. That's what I love to do that stuff. Yoder, yeah. Oh, that would be awesome to get around the country like that and just kind of enjoy the cuisine of the area for sure. So this was an 8,500 here. This was a lot of rocks, you guys. And I'm approaching them now. And they're right here. And I'm not sure that if they're Quantanium or not. That's an M type. All right. So this is what I mean by you don't have to approach a lot of the times the rocks. Hey, Dark Widow, nice to see you. Welcome to the channel. Mass, thank you for doing that. Mastodon is also very familiar with the Explorers League, and I know Mass does a lot of work with another organization. And really, I would consider right now what we have is kind of a community, and I do recommend. It's a great community with lots of excellent miners in it, but it's also a gateway to some other really good organizations as well. So. While our organization, the Explorers League, will certainly have some things that we do, some like I like prospector derbies and stuff like that. There are definitely some very organized, structured groups out there that we're familiar with, and we're a good place to kind of vet yourself and figure out exactly what you want to do in the world. There's a lot of great people in our community. Mabutu, how are you? Nice to see you. Hope that you're doing well, my friend. This is some Quantanium right here. Let's go ahead and approach this. Now look here. Look, you guys, this is unscannable rocks, right? So we see that these are unscannables. Let's go ahead and do the EVA trick. There are occasions where you can turn unscannable Quantanium rocks into scannable Quantanium rocks by doing EVAing out of your ship, getting around 90 away, and wait. You want to wait for the message that says that you have left your ship. Okay, let me get organized here. Been a hot minute since I EVA'd, apparently. All right, so we're gonna back away from the prospector. I tend to find you have to get about 90 away or so. I was out of the Halo today and found RS-8000. Oh yeah. See, it's not that you can't find it. You absolutely can find it, Widow. The one thing I will say is if you've got a lot of time that day, it's never a bad idea to start out the day picking up a delivery box or two. Because if you find 8,000, that's going to be, of course, 4 pieces, and you probably can return to that at least one time. Between 2 and 3 pieces is going to, yeah. Well, son, I'm not exactly being an EVA king either. I'm not. It's, It's partially the EVA system and partially V. For sure. If you want to learn to fly the bigger ships, you need to spend some time watching Macedon. Yeah, Macedon's an excellent... Look, if you want to learn anything about Star Citizen, Macedon puts in time. Macedon is very knowledgeable about ships. Macedon is very knowledgeable about FPS. He's a very good dude to learn Star Citizen from. Drac is not wrong. So now you can see this time that didn't work. It did not fix the unscannables there. We'll continue moving on. But no, I agree wholeheartedly with Drac. If you want to learn anything about Star Citizen, watch Macedon's content. He's going to show you a wide variety of. I tend to focus on Quantanium mining, a little bit of rock mining, sometimes a little cargo hauling, but for the most part, Quantanium mining. Mass has a much more diverse set of content for sure. Love that we get expelled now as soon as we step out of the ship. Yeah. Hey, Paul, how have you been? Nice to see you. So, yeah, for sure. All right, so we're grooving here, looking around for some Quantanium to put our lasers on. 1700s are single rocks, as we know. And we'll just kind of keep on a trucking here. Prioritizing things that are a little further away. And just chilling out here. No, like I said, we found that first bit of Quantanium, but it was unscannable, and that happens in the Halo. But that's 3400. We'll kind of let's go ahead and approach that. All right, let's see if I can get a Q type on it. Notice as I approach it, I am starting to kind of click on it. I am trying to get a long scan in. Well, that's interesting. That said 3400, I thought. I thought there was 2 there as well. I think that there is. Actually, I'll keep on moving towards it. Yeah, it is a 3400 for sure. And as you approach it, if you keep kind of doing the long scans, there is a chance that you're going to get... Hey, Benj, nice to see you, by the way. I find... when I find something I can scan, I shoot... yeah, you could... That is a very good trick, Dark, as well, as when they're going to give you the scan results, but they're being stingy about it, just shoot them. You're not wrong. And I probably will end up demonstrating that somewhere along the way as well here. You're absolutely not wrong. So... Still trying to get a long scan on these guys as I approach. A type. But you know what? The other thing is if you're not getting a type, you get into about this range, and you start just kind of giving them a visual, right? And that's another way to do it. These look kind of unscannable as well to me. Let me just give them another hard look here. I think that those are Quantanium. It's just kind of a weird shadow and sun kind of thing happening there. Yeah, that's definitely Quantanium. I'm going to try the EVA trick again. You scared them into scanning by shooting them? Yeah. Flying in the Core this morning? Benj, nah, I'm in the Prospector. I'm out in the Halo looking around for something to mine. And having a little fun with that. So... Wow, you guys, 13 likes already. We're off to the races today. I appreciate that for sure. The channel's been doing really kind of, well lately. I've been really happy with it. Lots and lots of new folks have come on board, and it's been a lot of fun. So, all right. So, I got about 60 away there. I got you have left the Prospector. That's what I kind of shoot for in this. And we'll just kind of keep on keeping on here. Right, we're kind of approaching. Get back in this guy. Grab a sip of coffee, and off we go. It's those little moments those little animation moments when it's like, I can sneak in. I can sneak in some coffee. Remember the elevators used to be the best time to drink the coffee until they got fast. Stranger Scout, welcome to the channel. Not a name I recognize. How are you doing today? Nice to see you, sir. Things are going absolutely fantastic. How are you, sir? Why for you Prospector looks pink? It does kind of got a pinkish hue, Drac. It's the Aphorite paint. It's normally a little darker, but in the sun, You know, if the sun just hits it just right, it did look a little pinkish to me too. All right, well, those were 2 times that there was some Quantanium there, but neither one of them I could turn into scannable rocks. We'll keep moving. Have you ever mined Quant from Mike L1? Let me look and see what you mean exactly. I don't think I've ever found any Quant near Mike L1, Mabutu. I actually think I've gone, like, around Mike L1 too. Like, there's that, there's the Jericho over here, and from the Jericho is, like, that asteroid field over there, and I think I've looked over that way and I never found Quantanium. Is there Quantanium in Mike L1 now? I haven't been to Mike L1 in a hot minute. I'll certainly, you know, admit that. But no, the answer to your questions, I've looked for it there, but I've never found it. 1700's a single rock. I think I said 1700. It did. Keep on moving here. Yeah, so, you know, finding the Quantanium has not been too bad lately. Like I said, getting it back to the shop is has been a whole other animal. All right, what do we have here? See if we can get a type or not. Stranger says, I am good. I changed the name at the beginning of your stream. Was Laos. Did you salvage already? I'm not doing salvage right now, Laos. I'm doing some mining. Because I thought I had heard earlier somebody said on the server that maybe it was even you, Mask, who said that your scanning lasers weren't actually, your scraping lasers weren't scraping. So I'm like, go mine it. That was for Benjamin Nutter. Sorry, I meant to say Halo from Mike L1 was my go-to place, but it's removed now. It was very lucrative. Yeah, no, I have gone to the Halo from Mike L1 before and found and got it back to Mike L1 successfully. Good luck. Unfortunately, I have a meeting. No problem, Brace. Thank you for stopping in. Intruder, welcome to the channel. How are you? Not a name I recognize. I just shoot rocks if they don't scan. Fair enough. Well, Dark, shooting rock, there's a certain thing to it. It's not just, they have to kind of give you the idea that they're going to scan, you know? There's another Quantanium rock. And here's what I mean. I haven't found that just shooting them, if they're not going to give you any kind of scan result, I haven't found that shooting wakes them up. What I do find is that if you get them to a spot where they are going to scan, that they will give you some, that if you shoot them, and you can almost see, like, this is almost like a ghost rock, right? I don't even see, like, a hit marker on, oh, I finally did. But, yeah, that's not going to turn that guy into scannable. Now, I am going to, you know, just for posterity, I will do the EVA trick here. They've been bugging out and not collecting. It's a server issue. Everything, you guys, has been a server issue. I know that there's been a lot of guides out there that said, blow this away or blow that away. Intruder, are you saying you can't get out of your prospector seat? Because if you can't get out of your prospector seat, what you want to do is hit U and turn off the power. Goodness gracious, this is a silly animation when I get out of here. Turn off the power, completely hit U, turn off the power, then hit R and power back up, and then hold Y, and then usually you can get out of your seat then. That's not for sure, but another little trigger that I've kind of heard or picked up. I did feel 1.5 vultures, then just stopped. Oh, then it just stopped. Yeah, that's... I mean, as we all know, you know, like I said, the Star Citizen have been doing Star Citizen things, you know, it's just, it's not your computer. It's not, I have two different systems, you guys. I have one of them, a 1440p system, and one of them's a 4K system. The 4K system is newer, and I did all sorts of stuff with that one, that install. You know, I deleted the shader folder. I deleted the user folder. I reinstalled it. I did all sorts of stuff. I got the exact, and then I had my other machine. I didn't do anything with that. I just kept trying to log in over and over again. Both of them, like, could not log in at the same time. Both of them could log in at the same time. So it's just, it really wasn't our thing. It's definitely, everything's been server side for sure. Like, you know, that's my best, you know, kind of understanding of it anyways, is, you know, if I take one machine and I do all sorts of crazy stuff and one machine I don't do anything with, and they both have the exact same kind of situations that kind of clear up on their own, you know, it definitely wasn't, you know, on our side as much. Can't get out of your seat, stop playing with the super glue. That's awesome. Also, there's a setting for pilot and combat seat that sets to 150 ms. That's set to no and also helps a bit. Oh, okay, yep, that's a good tip. So I shoot rocks and then V-scan them again, and just to double check. Dark, I'll give that a try. You know, I have found that if they, at least for myself, if I scan them, you know, they're either going to become scannable or not scannable. There are times when they're scannable, but they won't give me the scan results. And that's when I definitely find shooting them wakes them up. But if they're unscannable, I've never found a way to kind of, outside of the EVA trick, to just kind of get them to a point where they're going to give us some love. So, but I'll give it a try. That's a 5100. That's 3 rocks. 3 rocks has never been Quantanium in the Halo. So we'll just keep moving. Kind of an old miner's. There's another 3 rocks. You know, I don't even stop and look at 3 rocks because 3 rocks is, well, hold on, I'm flying past them. We'll look. Oh, just, there we go. Nope, it's not Quantanium. Doe says, how goes the battle? Well, we found a couple of different Quantanium rocks, but they wouldn't scan. And we're just kind of looking around to see if we can find some more that will. 51 hundo, not happening. 6800's different, though. 6800's definitely happening. All right, let's check out these 6800. We'll get a kind of a 45 scan going on them. Yeah, this is a nice, it's a nice batch of rocks there that we're approaching. Probably not Quantanium based on how far they are spread out from each other. But we'll take a look nonetheless. We will take a look nonetheless. And boy, I'm putting myself right in the sun. Let's scooch over this way. So I'm going to pivot and put my back to the sun on them. All right, this is what I want to do. All right. Let's take a look. It's almost kind of looking like it is Quantanium. But, I don't think so. Nope. All right, we'll keep moving. Yeah, hey, North Ren Trooper, welcome to the channel. Seems like the ASOP was cooperating. Are you able to get out of the seat? Yeah, I've been able to get out of the seat. You know, here in the Prospector for sure. I've EVA'd a couple of times trying to turn on scannables in the scannables. And that, yeah, I've definitely been able to get out of the seat. People have mentioned that they have had a hard time getting out of the seat. And I wonder if it, you know, I'm not sure what all of the ships are that are affected with that. Maybe all of them are. But I definitely have heard turning off your power by hitting U, turning your power back on by hitting R, and then holding Y does help with that. So it's just one of those things. Probably not ideal, but you never know. I mean, hey, if it works, right? I mean, it's funny the kabuki dances that we're willing to go through to make things work in Star Citizen. You know, it really is kind of a salute to all of us for the things that we endure, right? The exact setting called vehicle exiting combat seat requires hold. Yeah. All right, so maybe get a 180 scan in here and take a look at what we got. That's a 12.2. Okay, that's a single rock. It looks like doublers. All right, let's take a look at these doublers up here. All right next to each other. We will approach these guys. I didn't know you could tell if it's Quant based on the signature. It's not the signature. It's definitely it tells you, the signature tells you how many rocks there are, Crow. But if you kind of long scan, you can definitely get sometimes you know, you definitely can get a scan on them sometimes. Now, this is interesting. See, this is Quantanium as well. And this is... These are Q types here. And it definitely wasn't, you know, like it didn't seem to be being that friendly here. If we maybe if there we go. See, this is where, see how it's over here that you can see it. And sometimes, Crow, you can get lucky. Long scanning at a distance, that stuff will pop up. It doesn't always happen, but you can long scan it as you approach things. I approach anything that's 2 rocks, 3 rocks. The top turret on the Connie is super glue on it. Oh, yeah, I've heard. Yeah, those things, power recycle and try and get out of there. I had major issues with getting incapacitated while getting into my cutty seat. However, changed my character to female. You know what? Back in the day, about every 3 or 4 times you'd get in the prospector, it would kill you. Like, you'd end up inside, like, the middle of the prospector, where you could see kind of, like, the interior kind of computer gut, you know, like the design guts of the thing, and it would kill, like, literally sometimes 5, 6, 7 times out of 10, it would kill you. But if you were a female character, it wouldn't kill you. So, all right, so this is not going to be a great rock. This is going to be a 5%er. What about this guy? So at least there are scannable rocks out here though too. This could be a nice rock for sure. A 24%er at 5122. So this is going to be around 25 SCU. I can't pass that up. You know, I'm going to go ahead and mine that. That's a solid amount of Quantanium. All right, let me kind of wheel around on this guy a little bit because I don't want to. Yeah, we'll definitely mine this guy for sure. So a couple of little tips and tricks that I've learned from you guys, thankfully. I'm going to hold down G, and that's going to loosen up my mining laser head. So I think it is. It had been before. There we go. Now, yeah, holding down G loosened it up. See how I can kind of move my laser around now? Of course, I'm just going to, you know, go ahead and crank the laser intensity up to maximum and let it climb. In this rock, like I said, is around 25 SCU. Depending on how clean it breaks, it's going to be plus 20 SCU. So, a good first run. 2+ rocks the way I always scan and investigate. Yeah, Crow, that's exactly what I do. If it's more than one, I don't approach singles because there are many times singles just, they can take a lot of your time looking at them. So if it's doublers or bigger, I'll approach them and try and see what they are. I traded my Prospector in for a Vulture because I love Salvage Start. I can appreciate that. And really, when the way they had Salvage, like right before they nerfed kind of the amount of stuff, I mean, I couldn't have ever argued with that now. We'll see where it ends up in the end of all things. I made 177K off the 4 I found today. That's awesome. Like I was just saying, I've been able to manage in the haul in 2 Quantanium loads, and I made about $1 million. So if you average around 25, 25 SCU a run, that's 50 SCU is not gonna be bad, not gonna be bad money. Good to know, Scarred. I was thinking about dual boxing with the mole. Have you ever looked into anything like that? You know what, Crow? I have actually done dual boxing one time. And I have a desk where I literally can pivot in 180 and go right, turn right around and use my other computer. It's okay. If you ask me, I'd rather just have mass, or I'd rather twist a friend's arm and put him in the mold than do it myself, honestly. But it doesn't actually even bother me to solo mole. But I think it's funner if you have friends on board. I was worried it was going to explode. Yeah. All right, let's move this down here. Kind of feathering the laser intensity back and forth, dealing with this how it is. And it looks like we're heading for a good break here. Antares would be a good dual. The Antares would be an easy dual boxer, right? Because all you gotta do is right or left click on the silly thing. Hey, look at this. Where are you going, fella? Ah, you got nothing in it. You're allowed to go. I broke that guy clean. That's going to be a nice 84 SCU, 84% right there. You're going to have, you know, looks like a 30% right there. So 2 rock breaks so far. That's going to have quite a, you know, 21% in it. Okay. I was thinking about the Antares too. Yeah. Will the Vulture need components as the prospect? No. No, Mauricio. You can take that thing, and actually you can even craft your own tractor beam and pyro multi-tool. Like, that thing is so self-contained. You don't need anything. Besides, you can just literally take your undersuit, a helmet, and go jump on that thing, and you know, and then salvage and make your own pyro multi-tool, and then salvage a little more and make your own tractor beam, and handle all of your business. It's a completely self-contained loop. I mean, that ship is a great ship. It really is. All right, so we got the 28%er and the 21%er. We'll knock the 21%er out first. I know we'll have the munching thing like the Reclaimer, just not as popular. Yeah, it will. Eventually it will, for sure. The only thing is against the player Antares is an EM missile magnet or EMP QED. Yeah. The Antares, it's just an interesting thing. I don't know that there's enough going on. I wouldn't... How fun would it be to be the kind of the co-pilot in that ship, I guess, is what I'm saying. Just, you know, you get close and you right click or whatever. It's, you know, left click or whatever. It's hard to say. I mean, here's the thing. I don't mind that they made it. It's fine. I mean, it's fine with me. You know, I definitely think there are some people who have some valid points on both sides of the aisle with it. As a matter of fact, though, I will say, I have the Antares. I do. I have it in my... And they said they had given it to streamers. I never dreamed that I'd be on a list of anything to be given from CIG. And I don't know if that's the case, but I do have it. Oh my goodness, I'm all over the map here. Come on. Gonna have to use a brand to break here. Oh, jeez, oh Christmas. I keep looking at the chat now. Alright, easy break. Might have used the whole brand charge, but we got her done. Alright, we got the 28%er here. We'll have to be pretty discerning with the extraction laser. Alright, moving along here. I fired another Brant. When we go back, I'm definitely going to try to do a hangar first. I'm not going to do the pad first. I'm going to try to do a hangar first. But I'm not convinced. Hey, look at distracting chat. Nice job, Dave. You know, I'm not convinced I'm going to get an elevator. So we're gonna try and get in pretty quickly. Hey, Moon, how you doing, Moon? Nice to see you. How you been? All right, there's break 2. I got break 3. You know, the rocks have been kind of definitely have a little more movement in them lately. All right, so this should be a north of 20 SCU kind of thing. All right, well, we did do a good job at getting that in the green when there was enough brand time, but I let it fall out. That was silly. It's crazy, man, with the module Surge Stampede. I think, I can't even imagine now, like, because things have changed dramatically inside the optimal window as far as power and that type of thing. Yeah, that's an interesting point. Heck, I'm Lancet and Brant, and it's jumpy inside the green now. So that's a really good point. Just getting day started here. How's the verse today? So far, it's been okay. You know, we're hanging in there. All right, there'll be some hundos in this for sure. And we'll go ahead and get started. It just takes a while. Yeah, it just takes a while. A lot of this will be hundos over here. This is a nice 6 SCU to kind of kick it off. Or darn near. Alright, we'll just kind of see which one this is. There's no unicorn or anything to be had here. Last night I had a really, really nice 4600 mass, 46%er that I 32 SCU'd. I landed on a pad, got down to the refinery, did not recognize the material in the pad. Of course, I was trapped then in the refinery. I did do the backspace and try to get back up to my ship, but by the time I did, it had blown up. So, that was that. All right, there's a 26%er. There's a 31%er. This didn't break super clean, so we knew we're kind of in, you know, gonna be in a bit of a pitched battle here. There's a 45%er. Just getting some scans in now. That is a 100%er. We'll grab that guy. There's another 4 SCU. That's good. All right, what do we have here? 299 mass. That is going to be a 60. Oh, yeah, a lot of that is Quantanium. That's probably going to be my next go-to, but we'll have to see. Nothing in that one. A couple more scans here. Helps bigger rocks can also... Yeah, big boom. Yeah, absolutely. Ah, thank you very much. That's very kind of you, Grift. 18% are there. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of Garbola for sure, you guys. Yeah. Let me just see what this guy is. I'm not expecting it to have a whole lot either. No. All right, so here we're going to hit this. There was a 69%er. There's the 31. Yeah, let's grab this guy next. Any side money options there, or is it all just Quantanium? There's some, it looks like there's some barrel in this. A lot of times there's borace mixed with it, which is, you know, not bad at all. Okay, so this is, which one is this? There's 18. That's nothing. That's nothing. There's the 31. I think there was a 40. There's a 26. All right, we'll grab this 31 next. So yeah, we're gonna be in a battle to get over 20 SCU. We're just gonna break 20 SCU now. All right, that's a 26. I thought there was a 45. Am I wrong? Yeah, that's nothing. That's 18. That's nothing, and that's nothing. Okay, yeah, I am wrong. Andreas, how you doing? I'm gonna lurk and count as a viewer. Sadly, still at work. No problem. I'm out at a weird time today, Andreas, which is great. Super enjoyable. But, you know, yeah, I definitely was able to, you know, a little bit of life threw me a little bit of a curveball this week, so I have a little bit of extra time and really kind of just enjoying today. So, all right, we're cargo full. We managed to pull in 21 SCU. That's still not a bad haul. I think we have we're all set. Yep, let's go ahead and I'm switching back to sticks here. We're going to go ahead and punch out of here and head back. And it's going to, you know, we're definitely going to hear first alarm before I get this guy landed. There's just no way around it. It took a little bit of time to sort through that stuff. We're going to punch through. Hope you're doing well, though, Andreas. You know, and hopefully that work day goes fast. Apparently I had my gear down. Another sip of coffee here. And, taking a look. All right. All right. Cool. Hey, Pyro, how are ya? You know, we have managed to get out to the Iron Halo and find some Quantanium and mine it. The biggest problem that I've been having is kind of, like I said, this next part has been a challenge. There are times when I call the hangar and the hangar doesn't have an elevator. There are times when I land on a pad to try and avoid the hangar, and, you know, the refinery does not recognize the Quantanium on the prospector. So, you know, we're just going to play it by ear. There could be some explosions here. I'm not promising that we're getting anything in the hopper, but I have been able to find stuff. Mass, you guys, it's so crazy. Great question, Mass. You guys have been getting way more snow down your way than we have been getting in northern Michigan in the last couple of weeks. I've noticed a couple of times that we have, don't get me wrong, I mean, we've gotten a couple of inches here and there, but it's usually kind of very white and powdery and just kind of, you can literally just go out to your car window and go blow on it and it just, blows away. We haven't had anything, besides the kind of the real big major storm that happened a couple weeks ago. No, just not really. I've been fitting my Vulture all day yesterday, all stealth modes, modules. They don't do anything, but it's good to get used to weak modules for the future. Today I'm going to salvage a bit. Yes, nothing wrong with salvaging for sure. At least it keeps it, Pyro, yes, it keeps it interesting, definitely. Dark Widow says, the one thing they should fix for the group salvage is the cargo running can't sell to a TDD because it's stolen cargo. Yes, they definitely need to work out some of that kind of cargo transfer stuff. And, I agree. There's a lot of work to do on that front. Emil says, I love how someone described the salvage gameplay. Yes, pressure washer. That is really funny, Emil. Car wash simulator, or pressure washer simulator. We've definitely... There's actually a game that's like pressure washer simulator. It's like a Roblox. My son showed me one day, like, there's a game inside Roblox where they pressure wash for money. I don't know, it's a weird thing. We got dumped on from out of nowhere. I know, you guys were getting pounded. I was just like, wow, I mean, they are really getting some snow. And it was funny, my grandfather, has a house in southern Michigan. He's been staying up at the house in northern Michigan with us. And he was saying that the house in southern Michigan is just getting pounded, So, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. All right, we're about to make the jump over to Arc L4. Notice I have turned off the quantum. I do spool back up at about 7 seconds or so. And that way my cooldown and my calibration and that stuff, it ends almost around the same time, and then we can just punch and get out of here. And we don't get kind of the double start. Love pressure washing when I pull the mine out. Wife knows it'll be yes, exactly. I got to pressure wash the deck every year, right? Got to get the house, get the vinyl siding. I hear you. I know what you mean. Of course, we do wash the cars a little bit around here, too. The Jeep, especially. I suppose we could get some mud on that guy. All right, we're going to come in hot. We are going to choose a hanger this time. Guys, it's a dice toss. Landing on a pad, I can usually get an elevator, but sometimes you get down to the refinery and it doesn't recognize the stuff in there. There's first alarm. I mentioned we would see first alarm before I got back. This time I'm going to try a hanger and just pray for an elevator. If not, we may see some explosions. This part of it is, this is the real mining game right now, is can you get the stuff to the refinery? Get around all the little problems and idiosyncrasies happening with Starr Citizen. All right, I'm going to drop my gear, lower my VTOLs. I'm going to call for a landing. The cool thing about this station is your landing pad is always right there, right above where I have my cursor. So I really do like that part of it. I think, Andreas, this is your haunt, by the way, that I've, just like I kind of, I learned from you guys. Like I learned from Mass, a really good place to go in Air and Halo, just like I learned from you, Andreas. This is kind of, like I said, hey. All right, so in we go. Taking our time here. Deck house driveway. Yes, oh yeah, the deck. Yeah, exact. Driveway, forgot. Yep. Yeah, driveway's a for sure thing. Yeah. All right, in we... Gonna start heading down here. Just taking it easy. We're not doing anything crazy. Oh. That's the one thing, you just kind of catch a weird angle. Now, I don't know. That could have sent it into a tizzy. We'll see. We're just going to kind of try and land her easy. We'll know here in a hurry. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay, it didn't go critical because of that. That was definitely 100% my mistake, but that's okay. I could take that. All right. Oh, come on now. Return the game. All right. Out we go. Kyle Zimmerella, welcome to the channel. Not a name I recognize. Player unstowed, so I can't even log in. Kyle, try to... If you can, try and right-click on a friend's name if they're in the verse, and join them. That's the only way that I've been kind of consistently getting in lately. JS, welcome to the channel. How you doing today? Hey, how are the servers treating y'all today? Well, we'll find out here in just a sec. Will I get an oh, hey, I got an elevator. This is good, you guys. So far, so good. Little snow this winter in central Indiana for me. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, a lot of new faces today, guys. Love it. You know, I do a lot of Quantanium mining. I, do a lot of industrial stuff. Come hang out. We've got a wonderful community here. I mean it. Like, sub. Come hang out with us now and then. Boy, I think that's stored okay, didn't it? Omega early stream got something. Yes, exactly. I am streaming at a little bit different time for sure. It did store. We always knew the game was can we get to the refinery? We just thought we'd be fighting the pirates, not the server itself. The funny thing is, Moon, is because the server is so wonky, we don't have to fight the pirates right now as much. It seems like you're not wrong. You know, you're right. I mean, the big struggle is will the server do server things, you know, or not, you know? And I definitely have not one time ever had I will tell you, since it's gone live, I've never not had the backspace to get myself out of the refinery down here. Great minds think alike. I keep trying to join on friends, but I get a 40k error while joining. Sorry to hear that, Kyle. But that's the only consistent way I've been able to do it, is kind of join on a friend, you know, and just kind of keep at it, be persistent. I know it's not easy. 28 likes, you guys. I can't thank you enough. We are hot on our way to 50 likes, and that is fantastic. Joke's on you. Ninetales took over 6 data centers. That's probably exactly what happened. Emil, nicely done. I see what you did there. Oh, that's funny. All right, so let's go ahead and set up a work order. This is great. We'll take that. I'm not going to worry about the quartz or the barrel. I will Dynix that. We'll get that going and confirm. And, hey, you know what? 20 in the hopper is not bad. You know, 2,063 at 88 a unit is a fairly healthy. Let me calc that out for just a second. I mean, just so we're on the same page. Even though it's not a full run, you know, if you have 2,063 and you times that by 88, I mean, it's still 181,000 in the hopper, since we, you know, it's nothing to sneeze at there. We'll take it for sure. I have been fighting pirates. Yeah. Now, a couple of things. I normally would be in a little different suit. I somehow just woke up and didn't have my suit on. I just woke up naked. The other stream ago, which was really funny. Really? Inspect's my only option, huh? Okay. I want to litter. Why can't I litter? All right, hold on. I'll do it this way. I think it just did. All right. No, I didn't. Where's Chris? If Chris Bates was on, if you're on, I'm sorry, I'm littering, man. That's so funny. Can I get a quick buy? The server's doing server things. All right, I'm inspecting it. Yay. Get out of my hand, dude. Oh, whatever. What the heck? Am I trapped in some kind of a weird... Okay. This thing. Drink a while, drink forever. What is going on? All right, we're moving. I found that spamming the join button to let you in at some point, but you have to keep trying. You have to be persistent. Yeah, try that. You can bind a key to drop something. Oh yeah, I might have to. Not once have I seen an elevator right out of this place. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna wait about 30 seconds and I'll look again. But it's like you do not leave this refinery. The only way to do it is a serious disruption to your DNA. So anything that makes it through the TDD is something to celebrate. Yes. Oh, you're not wrong. I mean, I have managed to get some refined Quantanium to the TDD. Well, I bought myself a little bit of wiggle room. But you can see here, The unfortunate thing is here, the only way that I found to get out of this, and I don't like doing this, but it is what it is, you guys. I mean, not my favorite thing to do in the world, but, you know, it's just one of those things. That's the only way I can get out of the refinery right now consistently. So I do it because it's because you have to, but I don't like it. What do I think about the 319 mining changes? Hey, it's Jonathan Strong, by the way. Well, I am very, very okay with the changes that are coming. I think that we're always going to have to do some kind of prep work for the way that crafting or manufacturing is going to be. I'm excited to see the new changes. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do have some trepidation that they're going to kind of nerf the prospector in a way that maybe it's not as profitable. But other than that, that's the only kind of hidden fear I have with it. I understand that there was always going to be kind of a change coming. And I am really looking forward to there being more manufacturing and crafting in the game. And I really want there to be a reason why I need iron or aluminum or corundum or any of these other things. So I'm really looking forward to that. Richard Ueli, I hope I didn't butcher that. Welcome to the channel. Not a name I recognize. Haven't checked since Friday. Does anything work now in game? Richard, it's in relatively the same state that it wasn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. You don't have the queues. There aren't as many kind of the 60Ks and 19Ks. But, you know, getting on the servers is not necessarily a pleasant experience now either. You know, you definitely want to go in with a grain of salt. There's going to be a lot of bugs. It's, you know, as long as you go in with that attitude, it's fine. But if you know, it's definitely not, it's not in a real stable place right now. For instance, like in order to get out of the refinery, I have to commit suicide, you know, type of thing. Like that type of stuff. All right, yeah, the prospector's there. We'll go ahead and pull up. Go out and do another run.
Welcome.
I'm looking forward to the freight elevators in 319. Did they confirm freight elevators in 319? I didn't know that, Kyle. I do know that I'm looking forward to like persistent hangars. I am definitely looking forward to freight elevators. I'm really looking to me, one of the biggest things I'm really looking forward to is cargo changes, where hauling cargo is, you know, you're not, it's more faction based, you know, more reputation based, where you're not necessarily having to buy all, you know, have all the, you can mitigate the risk by being kind of in someone else's employ. So doing cargo hauling and not as much cargo trading. So that kind of stuff I think will be, in regards to SIG deploying 318 on Friday night. I work in IT. Yeah, I'm also in IT. And I'm an old tech, and we definitely we never do production update grades on Friday. And I don't mean to, I'm not digging on CIG. I understand what they did, but I will say I am also in, you know, a tech, and I do my own deployments. And we never do major upgrades on a Friday on a big client, unless they literally have to like write and sign off that if things are an emergency, it's not an emergency, you know, so I think that it would have been maybe in their best interest to hold off till Monday, but that I'm not double guessing them. I'm just saying that, you know, that's, you know, had I been kind of in the room, that would have been my suggestion. We just don't do big things on a Friday when you leave for the weekend if you're not going to have your devs around and that kind of thing. But, you know, hey, you know, that's what they chose to do. I think they're just, you know, they had been delayed, and I'm sure they just said, whatever. I'm all for 319 after 318 is fixed. Well, it's important to understand 319 is not its own patch drift. I think you probably know that. I think you even said that to me. 319 is a 318.x patch. It's actually kind of, it's not a new branch, you know, it's just kind of an expansion. So yes, you're right. Making 318 solid is only going to look to serve 318. You know, 319 a lot better is to make 318 as solid as possible. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to head back towards HURL2. And we'll drop out at about 6.6 or so. Yeah, I got to play a little over the weekend. Just sat on, I couldn't spawn a ship. Yeah, there's, oh my god, there's all sorts of issues, like spawning ships and all sorts of stuff going on. You know, lots of elevators not working. Lots of trams not working, lots of inventory stuff not working correctly. ASOP terminals were not plain friendly. It's been, let's, no, it is what it is, but it's been a hot mess for sure. Correct, it's not a whole new branch, just an add-on. Yeah, exactly. So hopefully that means more stability, right, Griff? A few more days of testing, but they also would have had their staff there because, I know that they were staffed up for sure. I have no doubt about that. But, here's the thing I guess I'm really surprised about. I'm not saying they're not fixing things in the background, but I am surprised we haven't had a hot patch since then. That we're on Wednesday following the Friday release and there hasn't been an update. It does surprise me a little bit. I'll be honest about that. I think the pressure from marketing, yes, exactly. Mash, you're 100% right. They just were, and they also, the amount of time between now and 319 is getting so close. It's like, they also said the push of 318 was a continuation of testing on a larger scale. That only the PU could. You're not wrong. There is no better test than a live push, right? I mean, you're gonna see all of the different, you're gonna live push it, and you're gonna have, maybe 3 times as many people trying to log in. You're gonna get all the smoke when it goes live. So, I'm sure that they're collecting a massive amount of metrics and data. And thresholds are being broken, and they're going to be making contingency plans to deal with it in the future. Can you buy the Vulture in-game for salvage now? Nope, you can't buy it in-game for now, Pyro, only outside the game. The thought is it will be available in 3.19. It hasn't been confirmed yet. What refinement method should we use considering the patch might wipe? Well, then I would use the chromatic one, I think it's called. That one is fast. It costs a lot of money up front, but it's fast. It's done in a few hours. I just did Dynamic Solvenation. If they happen to wipe it away, they wipe it away. I don't know when that's coming. I didn't think it was anytime soon. It's never a good day for a patch like this. The player base pretty much DDoS. Yeah, we did DDoS the servers. You're not wrong. Right now they're getting a stress test. Oh, I might have overshot it just a touch. Nope, we're good. They're definitely getting the stress test exactly. They're saying everyone has a test environment. Some of us are lucky enough to have a prod. Yeah, there you go. I like that, Emil. That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely been an interesting few days in Star Citizen. I think we'll look back on this and go, hey, remember that rough 318 launch? This reminds me of that, or whatever. There will come that moment, right, where we'll have that. So. All right, so back to the grind here. I'm going to do a 90 scan just to see if, holy mackerel, look at just on a 90 scan. All right, there's 3,400 right there. Bing, bong, bong. And I'll just see if I can get a long scan on those. Oh, I'm getting kind of there it is right there. So see, right at this distance, you guys, I could tell that was a Q-type, right? So when it works awesome. So, I mean, if it would only work that smooth all the time, right? So I know that this, from 6,000 meters away, this is a Q-type. And because it's already said Q-type, I know it's going to scan when I get closer to it. So that's the beauty. I mean, they really have done a good job with where scanning's at in the Halo. It's just, it doesn't always work because the server isn't caught up or doesn't ping right. But when it does work, man, it is fun. It's great. I mean, I like it. So that's a quick find on these rocks. That's going to be Nothing Burger, based on the red and blue. I'm kind of getting in on this guy here. This is also going to be Nothing. So that's a blue cap, and that's a blue cap as well. We will let it. Nostalgia is a toxic impulse. Yeah, you're not wrong, Jonathan. That's awesome. I like that. That's so funny. All right, let me kind of dip down below these guys, and we'll move forward, right? So, all right, cool. All right, another 90 scan. Let's see what we got. Couple of opportunity markers down this way. Oh no, that's just a flake. That's just a rock down there. What are you doing down there? What type are you? That's a P-type. All right. So interesting that we've gotten, kind of the distance scans. Like I said, when the servers work right, they do a good job. It's just that they don't always, they're not always kind of ping friendly. You misspelled decades. That's awesome. That's so funny. You're not wrong. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, so we're gonna rinse and repeat here. See if we can't. What do we got there? 17 hundo. That is a single rock. We'll keep on moving. Notice, I will tell you, I have not seen any salvage signature values out this way yet in the 2 trips I've been out so far. Not that it's, they just slowed it down a lot. I mean, it's just, it's not that they're not out here. I found some the other day. All right, there's 2 rocks there. What are these guys? I'm going to see if I can get a long scan on them. Oh, more Q-types. All right, we'll approach those. Awesome. I hope the loading screen looks pretty much like the jump point of Pyro. Yeah, I hear ya. I know they've been getting hot fixes out, the server side, my understanding. Oh, that makes a lot of sense considering that they are server issues. And yeah, maybe you're right, Dark. Maybe they don't need any client fixes. That's a good point. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing, I didn't really think about a client server situation. Maybe I'm not seeing a lot of patches on the client side because the client side is fine. The server side is where the work needs to happen. That's an excellent point, and what I should have thought better about that. Sometimes I don't think of Star Citizen like the own software company I work at, but I really should. I hope this is why the server is down. They were applying hotfixes. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. When did they take the servers down, you guys? There's salvage everywhere. Oh, there's salvage everywhere planet side. I didn't know that. Is that true? Ooh, I'm interested now. Planet side, there's salvage everywhere. Hey, Troll. How are you? Nice to see you. Troll says, yo, everybody give Troll a salute. All right, this is not going to be a good rock. This is going to be a bad rock. I'll approach it anyways and give it a poke, and that's a blue cap for sure. What about this guy? All right, this is going to be a nice rock potentially. So yeah, this is a really nice rock, you guys. This is a 4931 at 49%. So this is a unicorn, potentially a clean break unicorn, easy here. Really, really nice rock, 49.2%. You're not going to get much better than that. 4930, one mass, very nice. Scatto, how you been, Scat? What's up, brother? Servers are working. Working, I guess I'm going to say. I am doing the air quotes with my fingers. They are working. They are. Do you think the Prospector or the Vulture is the better starting ship? Well, Pyro, I would have said, even though that that my favorite ship in the game is the Prospector, I would have said the Vulture a week, right before they nerfed all the salvage. I don't want to go to a Lagrange point myself. I don't know how the rest of you feel. I just don't want to chase down salvage in a Lagrange point. But if it's all over planet side, somebody just said, which I didn't really know that because as much as over Lyria as I'd been, and to be honest with you, that's not true. I actually, like during the PTU, I was on Calliope, I was on Clio, I was on Uterp, I was on Microtech, I was on Daymar in one stream, looking around for, and I didn't see a lot of salvage on the planet sides. So, that's interesting to me. Oh, you know what? I think the laser has to be on before you hold down G to get it to loosen up the head. That's the one thing. Let me make sure I point that out, you guys. If you want to loosen up the laser head like this, the laser, you have to turn it on first and then hold G. And push and hold G like you're leaving your seat, like you push and hold Y. So remember, that's a good tip or trick there. Has there been any indication from CIG with regards to exotic materials in Pyro? JS, there's definitely going to be pyrite. That's going to be one thing that you're going to find in Pyro for sure. I know that's a thing. They showed screens like of future commodities like not terribly long ago, like 6 months ago or so, and on those screens were names I didn't recognize. Hey, no problem, Griff. Griff says he's got to get to work. Guys, Griff is a regular. Give him a big salute. He has been a huge supporter of our channel here and is an awesome guy. Thank you, Griff. Take care of yourself, man. We'll see you around the way, brother. Iceman, welcome to the channel, by the way. Live service will be temporary and inaccessible while the team continues to isolate. Oh, okay. There we go. I didn't know that, Iceman. Thank you for that, Iceman1980. Welcome to the channel. How are you, sir? Appreciate that information. So, yeah, we got a 49%er here, guys. So we're gonna definitely focus on getting this guy broke down. This should be a unicorn. Richard Yule, I just got the Prospector right before 318. Looking forward to... Oh, Richard, you picked the right... Listen, the Prospector is my favorite ship by a mile in this game. I've never made any bones about it. It makes me lots of money. I love flying. I love the bubble canopy. I love the way it sounds. You know, I've always said, I know it's a weird thing to say, but literally, if I was alive a couple thousand years from now, and this was a thing, I think the Prospector would be just fine. I'd be just fine with it. So, yeah, good. I'm glad to hear you're good, man. 33 likes, you guys, by the way. I appreciate that. That's so kind of you. You know, my goal is always to try and get 50 likes on a stream, and we haven't even been streaming that long, and we're doing really good. So, I thank you all for the likes. I truly appreciate that. And some new subs as well, which is great, you guys. I really appreciate that. On my channel, for some of you that are newcomers, I do mostly Quantanium mining. I'm really going to dig in 319 and bring in lots of content on the new mining laser head values, all where you can find things, all the new meta, because there will be a meta. You know, even though they're shaking the can, you know, there will be a meta, and we'll be looking to work those things out fairly heavily in 319 when it does come out. I will be hitting the PTU extensively with all the big mining changes. My channel's basically focused around Quantanium mining. It kind of has been for a while. So, all right, we're just starting to get up into instability range of 1.95 here. I'm going to just fire a Brant and slow this guy down. I don't want it to go in or out too fast. I have lots of Brants on board, so I'm just going to abuse the crap out of them when there's a chance to get a unicorn. 50 likes! Hey, there we go. That would be awesome. I think we got the 40 so far. I appreciate that, Nate. That's awesome. You know, 40 likes. That you guys are, like I said, I appreciate it truly. All right, so we almost got a break here on this darn near 50% rock. This is awesome. All right, and so half this rock is Quantanium. There's going to be nothing there. That's a great sign. Alex, how are you, man? Nice to see you, sir. We're doing great. We're on a unicorn here. We're trying to chase one down. Now, hey, notice here, I'm not getting scan results, right? So here's what you do to fix that. Turn off your laser a second. Shoot the rock one time. Turn on the laser. You can see right there my scanning results. So you do have to shoot the rock now and then when it should scan, but it won't. And somebody else was mentioning that earlier. You know, this is when I find that when you have to do the shooting is when... So look, this is a 50% rock, and the first two I looked at had nothing in it. So these guys are going to be pretty pure. Rooster, global shaking makes me nauseous. Oh, yeah, I can understand that, Roost. I probably should turn that off. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of settings I haven't. You know, it's actually funny. You should mention that. Now, look at that. That's 24 SCU right there. And that's 10 SCU right there. I only have to break those two rocks to get 34. But, yeah, you know, I've actually been meaning to do this. It's so funny that you said that, Roost. I needed to go here and go... Okay, I did turn that stuff off. I was wondering, did I have all the stuff turned off or not? Yep. I've been meaning to look at that. Oh, it was me. I was talking about shooting rocks. Yeah, Widow was. You know, and so you notice I had to shoot the rock that time to get the results. And I think that's kind of what Dark Widow was saying as well, you know, was occasionally you have to do that. What's a better solution than the non-farmable rocks, no data, move along? Yeah, that is a better solution than non-farmables. Of course, no data too sometimes you can EVA as well, Alex, and do it that way. But, you know, it's not always easy. So, all right, well, I only have two rocks to break here, right? This is going to be 24 SCU. This is going to be 10 SCU. But there's a lot more than that. But I'm only going to just break these two and call her good, right? So these are both hundos. I'm going to send you a friend request. Please do, Dark, of course. You're welcome to do that. Absolutely. And we'll just kind of... Oh, there she starts climbing. There you are, sir. All right. All right, so we have a nice, like I said, a unicorn here that we're gonna try and get in the hopper if we can. And yeah, we're easy break going so far, holding it right in the center of the optimal window. That's 24 SCU of the good stuff right there. You gotta love it when it's a 2-break uni, for sure. And as Drac knows, I've been I don't know, every time I go to town I forget. I've been meaning to buy a bell when I get a unicorn. You know, like, because I think that would be fun. Kugel83, how are you, sir? Do miners trick still work? Park in front of the hangar doors, gonna pound it for quick entry? I don't know if that works or not. I'm willing to give it a try. You know, that's an excellent question. But I may not, well, yeah, maybe we will just give it a try. I mean, I'm willing to give it a try, Coog. For sure. Also, don't salvage your own ships. Do you get, Widow, do you get a, don't salvage your own, it's kind of like don't eat the Yellowstone type of thing. You know, yeah, don't, would you get a crime stat for salvaging your own ships? I mean, what's the skinny with that? I always talked about it's like people are just going to get out their own 890s and make a fleet here. Scrapping and salvaging your own ship in the game looks like it triggers an issue with insurance fraud. That's funny. That's really funny. Well, if it's purple out here, it's 100%er. There's no question about it. And that one rock blew up pretty good, so it's going to be, you know, I might have to chase one down around the back of one of these bigger rocks, but no problem. This is easy peasy, lemon squeezy, scooperama. There is not, I don't even have to do any secondary scans at all on these things. Everything that I broke is pure Quantanium. Someone in New York found that out the hard way. That's awesome, Darth. For sure. Look at the Zap Brannigan. That's a great name. Someone needs a rescue. Zap Brannigan does. All right, so we got a uni going here. And we're going to go ahead and see if we can't get this uni. And hey, Skippy, even if you blow it up afterwards. Yeah, that's exactly right. How you been, Skippy? Nice to see you, by the way. Use an alt account. Yeah, there you go. Well, that's the thing, right? You could definitely, like, use an alt account. I mean, that's, you know, I mean, it's just one of those things. And have them just kind of sit while you do it. It does make me wonder if people aren't conga lining their own 890s or whatever, but it's actually faster to do the scrap pieces than it is to salvage a ship. You know, so most everybody, you know, is kind of, that has done a lot of salvage is pretty familiar with that. 47 likes, you guys, and lots of new subs today. I just thank you so much. Anything, you know, just can't thank you enough, honestly. Look at this, guys. This is full. We're full. That is a unicorn run right there. We're going to back away slowly here. I think I have my, I do have myself set. Let's go ahead and we're just going to grab the sticks, spool up, and we are going to punch out of here. Thank you, Skippy. Salute to you, sir. 2 uses for the alt account. The Antares and insurance fraud. That's exact. Johan, you're not wrong. You're nailing it. Those are 2 excellent reasons to have the alt account. I actually have the alt account. I bought it for my son. When I force him into child labor for an extra mole laser guy. The other thing, though, I was planning on doing a 0 to hero with his account sometime as well. He's just got an Avenger Titan, and I thought a 0 to hero would be a lot of fun. 48 likes. We're almost at that 50 mark, you guys. I love it. Anyways, hey, Ninja, how are you doing? Kapow! Hey, everybody salute Ninja. How you been, Ninja? Nice to see you, brother. So we're going to try to do, you know what? And I've got a full 32 SCU of Quantanium on board. We're going to try to do the get impounded trick and see if it works. So I'm going to roll the dice. We're going to gamble here and see if they pull in my I'm going to block a hangar and see if they pull my ship in. And then I will pay the fine and then see what happens. I'm just kind of curious if that's an option, because if it is, I'd like, you know, I may just do that from here on out. State Farm Space Division has entered the chat. That's awesome. I'm good, thanks. That's awesome, Ninja. and stream at a little bit different time that I'm so happy I got to be able to come and stream today on a Wednesday. I normally, kind of have work or whatever, but like I said, a little bit of curveball from life this week, and I'm off this week. So I upgraded my Aurora to a Titan to a 315P. Dark Widow, I love the 315P. It's a great ship. I'm really looking forward to the tractor beam. For a variety of reasons. Stacking 100%ers on planet surfaces, pulling trash rocks off. There's so many things I can think of to do with the 315P. I'm really looking forward to the SRV too, where you can kind of gather, because it's capable of hauling things into Quantum. Man, it seems like you could just go around and find derelicts and pull them back to a central location that you have in the verse, where you're just salvaging and hauling. So you can literally just create your own zero space place where you just use SRVs to bring back and have your own kind of, scrapyard in the middle of nowhere. Hey, Zen! Looks like, how you doing, man? Looks like it's working. So it's I'm doing air quotes, buddy. It's working. You're not wrong. Fernan, welcome to the channel. Not a name I recognize. I just had that penalty thing yesterday. Went bad. Never recovered my problem. Okay, thank you. I was wondering. Then I will call for a hanger, Fernan. I was wondering if somebody would say, I hadn't tried it yet. I never had tried the that thing. I'll just call for a hanger, and we'll see how it goes. The trolling potential is high with the tractor beam nabbing people. Yes, there's just a lot of funny things that can happen. I don't disagree with that at all. You're not wrong, Emil. Oh, and the 315 is it's a great scout show. Dark, you're absolutely right. That would be something I'd use for scouting, as well as for, once it's located the rock, you can place hold until the affected team gets there. And potentially, if on first break, if there's some really heavy trash rocks on top, you could pull them off, or they could potentially help clean up, a mining site where they're pulling the 100%ers and putting them in a stack. Anything that's, say, 50 to 90% or something, putting them in a stack. That way your scoopers can come in and just kind of grab what needs to grab. So, yeah, crossing the fingers, exactly. You're not wrong, Johan, for sure. I've been flying my Vulture and Connie a lot. I always forget how nimble it is. Yeah, the 315P, it is. It's a very nimble ship. I love the 315P. Those are the choices that I normally make. Like in the 100 series, I like the 135. In the 300 series, I like the 315P. That's, I choose usually the industrial variants myself. Great stream as always, V back to work. Hey, son, thank you for stopping in, brother. Making concrete. Wow, that sounds like you got your hands full today, man. Sounds like you're earning your man card, brother. For sure. That's tough business. Done enough concrete in my day to know that's work for sure. Awesome. Jonathan, I'm all for chucking asteroids at ships. Yeah, well, that's the other thing, right? Kind of picking up big things and just drop, literally you can have kind of there's that weird Pentagon project, rods from God or something, where they, drop these huge steel rods from space. It could just, that kind of a thing, All right, we've been lucky so far. We have not heard first alarm because we were able to scoop so fast and efficiently. I love when they're really making the game group play. Yeah, I don't, that doesn't bother me at all either, Zen. It's like the Merlin, I've killed myself. Oh yeah, that Merlin is super fast. It's super nimble, and you can kill yourself very easy, especially kind of in the getting in and getting out of the, you can really get yourself in a jam kind of taking off and landing, with the Connie and that thing for sure. All right, you guys, so let me kind of do this. We're just going to kind of pivot around here. We know which one it is. We're going to try and get in here and not necessarily bang this is a, for lack of a better term, and forgive me for this, but this is kind of a small hole. I know that's not great. I'm sorry. Oh, boy. Yep, I'll inch forward just a touch. Inch forward just a touch more. I should be beyond. Visually, in my mind, I'm beyond that edge. But it's okay. As long as things don't go mad crazy, and I won't know till I land here. All right, I think we're going to be okay. Okay, I just hear first alarm. That's okay. Now we've got to pray. Listen, we've got to pray that we get a an elevator. That we don't always get them. All right, you guys, we're definitely heading back into the unknown here. Now, first alarm just started going off, and so that part of it is cool. We just crossing our fingers for an elevator here. Airports today have ILS and PAPI. Why can't yeah? Well, there is a way. Oh, look at that, you guys, an elevator. Wow, this could be a huge win. Awesome. So yeah, I mean, go ahead and see if I can store this guy. You're not wrong, Emil. I mean, there should be some things, and there are some things you can do, and I probably could get a different perspective, and it would be better. Hey, all right, that's good. Still plenty of time to backspace. Well, yeah, and that's exactly right. On Friday, Saturday, I had issues when stations answering the oh yeah, they weren't. That's I was using pads for a while and no hangers, but then all of a sudden the refinery stopped saying I recognize things that are in the prospector when you're on a pad, which was bad. So I was like, oh boy. Well, hey, 51 likes, you guys. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Truly amazing. All right. So we've got this unicorn here that we have cooking. We're going to find out if we can get this in the hopper, and if we can, that's going to be awesome. And honestly, that was a very quick fly out and return. That was as far as fly out and return goes, that was a good one. We'll begin here. I am going to grab the prospector here. We're going to set up a work order. Look at that. That is a beautiful thing. Now, here's the other prospect, right? This pyrometric chromalysis, like if you get a quote on that, look, it's expensive, but it's done in 7 hours. This is 280,000, so it'll still be close to $250,000 if I wanted to get this done in 7 hours. So somebody mentioned, like, what would be the method that you'd use if you're not doing a slower method? I'm still going to use the Dynex solvenation, but look at this. That's 42 hours. I won't be hauling that until Friday. So, I mean, I could pay a little more, but it's only $6,400 up front. Let's take a look at some of the other. And, of course, there's the Ferron Exchange, which is another good one. That would be available. It's about in the middle, right? So it's 12,800, but it's done in 14 hours. I think I might do that one. So it's going to cost me, yeah, I'll do that one. I'll do the Ferron Exchange. So, that's not bad. We'll go ahead and do that. Right now, we put 50 SCU in the hopper so far. And so 50 SCU in the hopper already. Good. Bale's Wed. How are you, Bale? Nice to see you. Hi, Mr. Shorts. How does selling refined Quantanium work in 3-wing team? Do you have to place it all? Yes, that's exactly right, Bale. So what happens is, great question, by the way, and welcome to the channel. And I love questions like this. So it's all you do is you would, like if I was done here, I would select an option of what ship I want this to go in. And then I would just, then you do hit collect after that, and it would load it into that ship for me. In this case, it would be the RSI Constellation Taurus. Then I would do the same thing on this one. This one would disappear because it went into my Taurus. And I would go down here and I'd select a Taurus. Then when I pulled my Taurus out at the ASOP terminal, it would all be the refined Quantanium, and I'd haul that over to one of the 4 landing zones that has a TDD. Where I'm currently at now, I would head to Lorville. So that's the scoop. And then, yes, that's part of the loop. You bring in unrefined Quantanium, you put it in the refinery, it becomes refined Quantanium. You do then transfer it to your cargo hauler. And then you take that cargo hauler and haul it over to a TDD. I hope that answers your question. But if it doesn't, I'm happy to go into it with a little more depth. So we're going to give these... Hannah, how are you? I am in the refinery now. Hannah, how have you been? It's nice to see you. Cam Hannah and Star Streams and Grumpy and a couple of other people did such a good podcast the other day. I had the pleasure of listening to it, kind of driving back and forth with my parents. Actually, Starr asked me if I could be on there that day, and I really wanted to be, but I couldn't. I think that was the day I had the family out doing some shopping, and it was. I'm happy to answer that, Bale. It was such a good. I mean, they did such a good job with that. All right, you guys. So this elevator never works. I do give it a chance to. But I think the unfortunate thing is, like I said, every time I don't like to do this. I don't like to get out of the refinery like this, but I have to. So down we go. No, but Hannah and Starr have been so gracious to me. And Starr's got. I mean, he's just has a wonderful channel. And Hannah does lots of her own content as well. And so please do follow them. Hannah flies the banana chip around a lot. And no, they had that was just a wonderful I just love that podcast. It was great. Kind of having fun. I think Grumpy managed to actually get in the game during that stream, which was really funny. I know, I'm littering bodies again. If I'm not littering one way, I'm littering another. I know. Oh no, you guys. Hopefully I don't have to go mining naked. Oh boy. Well, this has happened before, and it's kind of pulled itself out of the muck before. We'll give it a hot minute. By the way, I am liking my 6-pack though. I mean, or is it an 8-pack? I'm more of a keg guy myself. All right. All right. We'll leave it at that. You could have stored the suit and the helmet before dying. Oh, that's a good point, Mauricio. They're never not there, at least I found. All right, so let me do a pre-flight here. So one thing... Oh, yeah, it was the 318 launch party. Yes, that was the one. More of a party, less of a... Yeah, you guys, it was kind of a, it was kind of the, it was kind of the menu party. Yeah, but that was great. I mean, it was really... I liked how everybody was just upbeat, fun. And nobody was, sad being sad. And no one ever is sad on your channel anyways. You guys are always so much fun. But, what? Why is this thing empty now? I don't believe that. I've seen that before and it came back and looked right. I'll look again. I don't trust the ASOP terminal. All right, let's look. You could have stored... Yeah, you're not wrong, Mauricio. I definitely could have done that. See, look, it's back. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so we're good. I just wanted to do a quick pre-flight here. We'll go ahead and pull the prospector and head back out. So we put 50 SCUs so far of Quantanium in the hopper. And that is, that's a healthy day. I mean, that's a very, very good day of Quantanium mining any day. Are the Air and Halo rocks scannable now? Yeah, Bale. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some percentage of them that are not, just like it's kind of always been. Hannah, it has been I think the right 2 words I would put are hot and mess together. You know me. Of course, I'm over the top, bubbly, happy-go-lucky, whatever. I don't care. But it's been a mess. I mean, doors don't work, trams don't work, ASOP terminals, don't work consistently. Nothing is working great, but it's okay. I mean, I'm still having fun with it. Stone Dog, hey man, where have you been hiding, Stone? Nice to see you, brother. Nice to see you, mine. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. My prospector doesn't have any holding tanks that I... Oh, now, are you saying, Ninja, that's a visual thing? Like you can't see the two... Like you can't see the things on the side? And is it on both sides or just one side? Because that was happening a bunch on them before where it was just the starboard side bags were missing, but it still always would hold the Quantanium even though there was that visual bug. Crowbus says, that was weird. I just tried to collect some Quant and something exploded. All my cargo fell out. Oh no, Crow. Yeah, that's kind of how it's been lately. For Star Citizen doing Star Citizen things. That's what I like to call that. I was one of those poor people that set out to spawn Lorville after I couldn't. Oh, that's right, Han. I remember you mentioning that. Yeah, you were stuck because of the trams. That's the thing, right? It's, I mean, between not being able to log in and then being able to log in, but then not being able to log in and then getting in, and then trams are kind of grumpy, and sometimes things work and they don't work. Some getting in and out of seats and stuff. Oh no, they're actually missing. So, but that still doesn't mean that it's still probably going to respect when you get the stuff. I took a 5-6 month break, burnout, Stone, understandable. Lots of us were playing less in the 317, 4 and 5, not, but a lot of us were taking some breaks during that time. No worries, though. The funny thing in the Fleet Manager is the Moby, if you have the Connie with a snub, the snub is vertical in the image. Oh, man. Ninja to try and self-destruct and reclaim. That's a great tip, Mass, for sure. So, all right, we're going to head. We've gotten lucky a couple of times heading over to HURL2. That's where we're going to head. We're flying out of ARC-L4. So up we go. Fly out of the... All right, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say little hole again. Fly out of the little... There's a... Terrible. All right, so we're gonna 6.6 is where we're gonna drop out into the air in Halo, and off we go. There was a guy doing Lorville to Everest Harbor shuttle service for people that were stuck earlier today. You know what? That's a nice service. Where was he picking them up at? We'll do that now. Thanks. That's a funny thing, Johan, for sure. Ninja, did you blow up a rock or when you were mining? That's a great question, Bale. I was looking at that and thinking something doesn't look right. I don't think the subject... No, it definitely should not be vertical. Nikitsune, how are you? Yes, I know. And what I meant by that is like, those, at that refinery at ARC-L4, those hangars that you kind of have to land into vertically, they are not big openings. I mean, I'm scraping the sides on the Prospector on the way in. I probably should just go in on a diamond angle, and I would never have that problem, and then just kind of rotate it over. Take your modules off first, Ninja, if you can. Not a very, very good idea. 65 Dukester, welcome to the channel. I can get in pretty consistently on my alt account, even trying to join some of the PU for my main account. You know what, Dukester? That's what I was, I had the same thing. I had one computer, I have two different computers I play Star Citizen with. One of them, like I said, I deleted the shader folder, I deleted the user folder, I uninstalled it, reinstalled it, and I did everything under the sun to get on. One of them, I never did anything with. I just tried to log on over it, and they both had the exact same experience. Though the one that I did nothing with logged on about a half hour after the one that I did everything with. There was it's server side. There's nothing we can do to change it. It has to do with what's going on their side for sure. It's kind of a weird thing. Lorville the Hangar X, gotcha, no problem. Try resetting your launcher. That's not a bad, and rebooting and some other little things too. There are little things, but yeah, definitely try resetting your launcher though. I think that's a good idea. What cooler Q drives do you have on there? So I just have the Goliath. I still have the standard Goliath on this thing. And I haven't changed the cooler on here either, Shane. The only thing that I've done, because we're just getting started and I just have a little over 1 million, I haven't gone through and did a lot of upgrades on my Prospector. I would definitely put an Atlas drive or like a VK00 or a Siren on there. I never really do, worry about the shields and that, I just put the best military stuff on I can. Generally speaking, but right now I'm definitely just kind of running kind of newbie, kind of pure. I have a Lancet MH1 and Brantz on board, and that's it. So that's the extent of the upgrades that I have right now. All right, so let me get a V scan going here. We'll turn over, hit a 90 ping, and an opportunity marker there. That is a single rock. We'll keep on moving. All right, the last run was a no problem, Shane. Yeah, I mean, definitely as far as shields go, whatever FR model I think would be fine. I think, an Atlas drive, if you want kind of an all-arounder, Short range drive, VK00 or a Siren, both of them are excellent. And I've had very good luck with them. Oh, there's a 3400. Let's go ahead and send out a second ping on that. And then we'll do a long scan on it and see if we can get a type on it. Doesn't look like it's going to give us type yet. We're going to approach and see if we can get type. I'm going to upgrade my Cuddy Red. What are you going to upgrade it? Are you upgrading to a different ship or just kind of putting different components on it? Nick? How do you place markers? When you say how do you place markers, Bale, what do you mean exactly? Help me, give me a little more context, and I'm happy to answer that question. I've got some Quantanium in the hopper. Nice. Would love to be able to sell it at the TDD. Yes. You go. I mean, you can certainly rent I mean, if you put it in with the Prospector, I mean, you can even rent a Cuddy Black if you needed to, Dukester. I did a haul earlier. I do have, I am putting more in the hopper today. I don't know when this. Oh, how do you long scan? So, if you guys can see over here on this side of the screen, like over this way, on the left hand of the UI, there is the scan angle. You can see the big red numbers going from, like, I'm just wheeling my mouse wheel back and forth from 360 to 2. Now, once you have an opportunity marker or a diamond icon, you want to focus down to 2, and then you push and hold the left mouse button down and let it scan. Now notice, then you get a type. See, there's an M type. You don't always get this because the server isn't always friendly. But once again, you can see the rocks there. There's an M type. It says it right there. I'm 5,000 or 3,200 meters away. I do not have to approach these. I know that those two rocks are not Quantanium. So I just know time to move on. Rinse and repeat. Now the yeah, it is. It's a little different stone in the fact that you don't have to pull out the mining laser to get the type. It's all contained in the scanning portion of it, in the V-scan portion of it. So here I ping out again. Oh, look at that. There's 3 rocks right there, you guys. They just happen to be there. Oh, that's more than 3. Oh, you know what that is? Look at that, you guys. There's some salvage stuff. 5 pieces as well. That's awesome. So there's some salvage. If if I was in the Vulture, I'd be going after that like crazy. All right. Well, that's nice to see. That's kind of a unicorn nowadays in the Halos to find some salvage out there. So yeah, let's talk about this. Yeah, no problem, you guys. So, as far as the scanning goes, I recommend, as we're kind of cruising along here, I do a 90 scan. That gives me my opportunity markers. Then I collapse down to 2. There's my opportunity marker. I then check the RS signature value, which is right over there. It's right on the left-hand side of the UI. Boom, it's right over there. Let me just kind of put this on here and make it stick, and then hold. Right there is the signature value. 1,700 or factors of 1,700 are rocks. So, hey, KSS. If it's 1,700, 3,400, 5,100, those are going to be your factors of rocks. Now, from there, if it's anything above 1,700, I normally will approach it. So there's 5,100. Now, I won't approach 5,100. It's the one exception because 3 rocks in the Aaron Halo is never Quantanium. It's just an old, it's just an old miner's knowledge, type of thing. You never approach 3 rocks in the Aaron Halo. It's never Quantanium. So 1,700 is a single rock. Now, when anything like 3,400 or 6,800 or whatever the next, I think it is 6,800 is the next value. Anything above, I will approach. So, all right, there's a 1,700. A couple of more opportunity markers over here. 3,400 there. So we'll go ahead and I ping that. I go ahead and I'm trying to long scan on it. But I'll 45 it or whatever and put it back on. I'll ping on it again. And try and do just try and do a long scan on it. It doesn't always allow me to. But, I'll just kind of keep scanning on it. Oh, now I thought that was a 3,400. It's a 1,700. I was approaching a single rock. I'm looking forward to seeing how the quantum system changes with the game. Oh, I know what you mean, Zen, for sure. And KSS, nice to see you. Hey, V, what's the max range of the long scan? You know what, KSS, the long scans are not consistently groovy, okay? That's the one thing. It's kind of an X factor. Sometimes you can get them way out, and sometimes you have to really get close, and sometimes they just never long scan, and you just have to approach them and do a visual. So that's definitely a relative question. It's relative to just how happy the server is at the moment. There's 5,100. I'm not going to approach 5,100. That's 3 rocks. All right, there's 1,700. So I'll show you what I mean by that as we kind of find some rocks to kind of approach. And that's probably going to be some salvage as well. Is it? I fly close to that. I'm just kind of curious. That's salvage that's not showing up in the scanning mechanics. That's so weird. That is strange. Now that's the second batch of salvage I've gone across, but I wasn't getting a signature for it. Asteroids and rock numbers are 17, 34, 51, etc. Salvage is 2, 4, 6, 8. Exactly. Gems are 6, 20, 12. That's awesome, Dark. Dark's absolutely right. Salvage comes in while numbers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, whole numbers. If it's 2, that's exactly right. If it's 2,000. The weird thing is this trip out, I'm not, like I haven't seen the markers for the salvage as much. I've flown across a couple of just randos, but I don't think that they had Quantanium. They had opportunity markers before then, so that was kind of weird. But it might just be a server thing. New bug for me, security scanned me and just, yeah, Johan, that is. Sometimes you just have to let those, just take off. I remember when they'd stop you and it'd take them like an hour to get going there. So there's 3,400. So now I'm going to move over. Once I've got the diamond icons, I'm pushing and holding the left button, trying to get a long scan on them. So, it's one of those types of things. You can see him right there. I'm pushing and holding. I'm not getting anything. So I'm just going to approach him. Now, the reason I might not be getting anything is because these could just be unscannable rocks just in general. So we're going to approach and do a visual on these and see what these are. The fact that they're not giving me any kind of indication of what they are leads me to believe that they're going to be just kind of straight unscannable anyways. I will take a close look at them. That is Quantanium. Let me pull out the laser. Yeah, those are Q-types. So yeah, in this particular case, they weren't even, they never let me long scan them at all. Sometimes you can be 5,000 out and they'll let you long scan them. It just depends on how happy the server is. What's money like on salvage? Stone, if you can find salvage consistently within an hour, you can easily turn 100K an hour. And really, you can probably turn, I bet, about 300K every 2 hours. What do you think, Mass? You think that that's probably about right? That's what the Vulture. The Vulture can do probably about one run every 35, 40 minutes if you can consistently find, stuff. Now, notice here, I just want to show you guys, notice here, I've got scan results. It says it's a Q-type, but it won't do anything for me. Once again, just turn the laser down, shoot the rock one time, pull the laser back out, and notice it will start giving you the scan results after you do that. That's not going to be a good rock. This is going to be a blue cap, kind of trashy. And what about this guy? Let me take a look. Searching for hadnites since when is that illegal? Salvage is a great moneymaker, 7-point case. Yes, it is a great money. Salvage is not only a fun gameplay loop, it's a very good moneymaker. And really, like I said, the Vulture was going to be really one of my things that I would recommend as a starter ship, even though it's very costly. Until they kind of nerfed, we'll have to see where it settles out at. But somebody was saying earlier in the stream that that there's a lot of salvage that's on the moon's surfaces and stuff. So we'll have to check. I'm gonna go check that out. I'm gonna have to go grab a scout ship and go look at that. 1,700. Because if that's the case, then heck, I'll go surface mining for that stuff. I mean, I think that even makes that's even more fun. I mean, I like that. All right, so we're going to kind of rinse and repeat here. I'm just searching for hadnite. I love it when security. Yeah, that's. I remember when security would stop you and it's like they never would scan you, and then you just all right. Eventually, you just fly around them and then fly into the building. And at some point, you'd hear all right, you're good to go. After you've been 10 minutes later, you're like, what the heck? You know, that has been funny for sure in the past. Okay, a couple 17 hundos. We're just gonna keep on flying here. Yeah, lots of racks around mining outposts and such. I'm gonna have to check that out. You know, maybe that's what they did. Maybe they moved a lot of the salvage meta onto the planet surface. I never thought it was that. You know, like I always thought it was a little weird that there were 890s everywhere in the Halo. You know, and I knew that would get rolled back, but I was hoping that to see kind of the salvage pieces be a little more prevalent in the Halo, but that's okay. Can you buy the Vulture with in-game money? No, not yet, Stone, but you should be able to in 319. Don't 100% count on it, but I feel like they should do it in 319, just based on the fact that it's player racks. Okay, well that's probably what they intended with salvage anyways, is that it was going to be mostly cleanup of you know, for the persistent entity cleanup. Just clean those up, you guys. All right, we're cruising along here, getting some 90 scans in. I don't think either one of these two was anything important. Oh, that's salvage. No, look, you guys, watch. Hold on. Let me just put it right on there. If you notice, that was a 2,000 signature value. That's salvage right there. Exactly. That depends on what you find. Yep, exactly. All right. Go ahead and just kind of rinse and repeat here. Nose to the grindstone. We have already done fantastic. We got a unit. We got 50 SEU in the hopper today. I have nothing but that's great. I mean, obviously we're not sure when there's going to be a hot patch, or you know if that's going to have a wipe to it. Does anybody have they said that there's going to be a one patch that's coming out soon, like within the next few days? Because I have had a couple people mention that they're scared about losing their stuff. I just didn't get the sense that it was happening anytime super soon. But I mean, very well could have missed an announcement. 17 hundo. 17 hundo. 17 hundo. All right, we're grooving here. Get the old 90 scan going. And a ping in 90. Cool. What's this guy here? 17 on single KSS. Yes, TY probably by the end of the week, and they've talked about kind of the non-UAC wipe, but where they're getting rid of the things, right? So okay, well that's good to know. I probably should try and get 5100's 3 rocks, but it's that signature value is 3 rocks, but that's never Quantanium. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep moving. There might be a wipe, however, it's unlikely according to SIG in relation to a 0.1 patch. Yeah, they said wipe me might everything you bought in game or looted money. Yeah, I seen what they said. It just was more the timing that I was confused. I always assumed there was a 0.1 patch kind of coming. Oh, I figured there would be a patch to kind of fix bugs. But unless like what we talked about earlier, like that most of the bugs weren't client side, most of the bugs were server side, then they just got to do the work on their side. All right, you guys. So here's you can see I'm not getting any kind of a slow scan. They did say when they launched 3.18 to expect a 0.1 patch, probably end of this week. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, that's good to know. I definitely need to prioritize hauling my loads in then, for sure. Before probably over the next day or two. I'm gonna slow down here. Hold on. What do we got? This is looking promising. Nope, it looks like it's going to be maybe M-types or something. E-types. I pulled out my mining laser, and that's what they were. Nope. All right, what is that? 34 hundo right down there. Let's go ahead and hit those guys. I'm going to try and do a long scan on them. I'm pushing and holding. That time it definitely worked a little. I'm not getting any kind of a type. As I approach them, I normally will roll back to a kind of a scan amount and then just kind of, that's interesting. Gee, look, there's a couple of down there, too. I wonder if that's going to end up being... Looks like rocks, though. Alright, let's slow down here and take a look. That is definitely Quantanium. Yeah, and they're Q-types for sure. Let's approach these guys and see what we got. Alright. And an incoming call. I'm not sure who's calling. But I'm not going to be picking that up right this sack. I'm just kind of... trying to do some mining with that. 211. That is a blue cap. And that is... Oh, this is going to be a nice rock. Yeah, there's a 4936. We'll take it. Well, that's a great rock. So, once again, 360 at 5. So, let's see. 714 is 30. Yeah, there's definitely a chance. This breaks clean in here. This could be another uni. Now, this isn't going to be as easy as the last one. You know, but no big deal. Let me go ahead and I'm going to pull down G after I turn the laser on. And we're going to kind of crank this guy up to maximum, and in we go. Johan says a lot of the current issues are in the back end, not something the client patch would fix. Yeah. That's somebody else mentioned that. Star's streams. Oh, yeah, Shane. Star Streams is someone here. You know, I adore. I mean, he's a great guy. Hannah was on earlier. You know, I mean, they're so. Is that Streams calling me? Wait a minute. Hello? Is that? I didn't see who it was. Was it Streams? Maybe I missed it. Oh, I didn't realize if. I'll pick it up if it's Streams. I had no idea. I didn't see who it was. Sorry, Streams. I think I tried to answer the call. Let me see here. All right, hold on. Let me turn this laser off for a second. All right. Let me pull up Discord and see if Streams has been chatting at me, because I don't have Discord up either. Let's see here. Star Streams is calling me. I want to chat with them. Hold on. Let me figure this out. Give me a sec. I didn't see it was Streams. Thank you, chat. I'm all just who's calling me? I ain't got time for this. give me a second. He's really Jack Frags, but he denies it. Nice, Shane. I like that. Let me see if I can find Streams here. All right, what's going on? Hey, look at alphabetized is awesome. There he is. I'm going to invite him to party. And see if I can get him. See if I can get him. Hey, Juan Carlos, how you been, man? Nice to see you. It's good to see you. Where's Stream? I'm not answering any calls. I'm too important. It was Streams. I didn't realize it was Streams. All right, there's no incentive to go on the PTU. We don't like anything to do in testing, sadly. If they gave out skins or little things like that, I think it would help a little more. You're not wrong, Dark. You're not wrong at all. All right, let me try one more time to get a hold of Streams. All right, let me see if I can do it this way. Ow. Well, why are we friends, number one? I'm inviting to everything. That's so funny. Oh. He'll call me back if he's not busy. Streams, I'm sorry. That's so funny. Juan Carlos, I have been wonderful. How have you been? It's great to see you, by the way. No real incentive to go on the PTU like we don't get anything for doing. Oh, I'm definitely going to be all over the PTU for the 319 stuff because all the changes. I didn't notice it was streamed. That's so funny. All right, we're gonna knock this out of here. 36%er, 49.31. Yeah, let's see if we can make a few space bucks here. In we go. Next time I'll pay better attention. All right, let me turn this guy down. Yeah, I'll leave that going there. All right. Yeah, don't fall out. Don't fall out. Trying to hold it in there. Did fall out a little bit. We'll push it right back up in. All right, kind of holding at 24%. Isn't that interesting how it... Oh, it wanted to run right out at 20%. It was 36%. It was running right out of there. Now it's dropping. I'm going to go back up to 50 or so. Look at it. I'm pulling down to 14. It's definitely a lot funner. Like you got to feather it a lot more. Awesome. Oh, incoming call. Hello? I wonder how these calls work. Hold on. Maybe I've got to do... I don't know if I've got this set up. Ooh, no, I do need that. Back. Return to game. Home link. Hey, streams? I don't know how to chat. Let me try this. I see that there is a call there. I'm gonna send him all the... Alright, hold on. I'm gonna look on his Discord. See if he's around on his Discord. I don't see that. I love the new look for the mining for 319. The HUD looks... Yeah, the HUD does look a lot cleaner. I don't disagree with that at all. Let me... I just want to try... I don't do many in-game calls. I'm such a novice at this. Wait. He is on the list. Yeah, I see. And actually this says Con's channel, you know. Hello. I hallued. All right. He's streaming a team. Oh, awesome. Let me see. Maybe I can see him on his... Oh, that's fun. I didn't realize he was streaming right now. I'm going to jump in his... Starr, I'm going to jump in... If you happen to hear... I don't know you would or not, but... You haven't... I'm going to jump in your waiting. And then I'm going to turn on Discord audio on my thing. So I will tell Starr that I am in on his Discord server, and maybe he can drag. Maybe we could chat. I will send a note. Let me end this comm for a sec. And then can I send just a note? Let me try that. Isn't there a way to send a note to somebody? I'm sure there is. Ah, there he is. How are you, sir? Yeah, just doing a little mining. How have you been? Hey, everybody, say hi to Starr. You know. No, how have you been, my friend? Yeah, absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. You know, it's not like I was able to sneak on at an unusual time today, and I'm just having fun. How have you been? Good. Please do. I think, did I invite you? If you can invite me, I can invite you, however you'd like to do it. That sounds lovely. That's absolutely fine. All right. Well, that was a medical rescue. I don't want to join that. I'm not talking to myself. Do you guys not hear Starr? I did turn on the Discord audio. I turned on desktop audio, not Discord audio. Now you should be able to hear Starr. Sorry.
There we go. I'm not too far from you.
Awesome. So yeah, somehow I've managed to get a little bit of Quantanium in the back to the ranch today, so it's been great.
That's cool. By the way, VVV is Space Shorts. He is streaming right now on YouTube as well, so go check him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been interesting. 318's been fun, right?
It has been, like I said, 2 words, hot mess. But you know what? It's I think what I have really enjoyed is how all of us have been kind of taking it in stride, and just, I mean, what else can you do? It's just kind of poke fun at it and just kind of have fun with it and move on.
Yeah. It's good.
I mean, I really do love the features that they've added. I mean, I think, it's lots and lots of fun. All right.
Yeah, salvage and what? So you're back on Quantanium mining?
I am. Salvaging, because they had made it so, man, significantly more difficult to locate the salvage nodes. I never really envisioned myself kind of hanging out at a Lagrange point, to do salvage. So I was like, I'm gonna wait to see how this shakes out. So, but it sounds to me like there's lots of salvage maybe on moon surfaces and stuff. So I really do want to do some salvage, but I was hoping to do it a little more anonymously in the Halo. So I haven't done as much of it since 318 has gone live.
Who's trying to call me? Yeah, no, it's good. It's good that you're doing Quantanium. Is it back to how it was?
It's not bad. I mean, it's it's actually a very, the biggest challenges around the refineries are you going to get an elevator, but the scanning mechanics in the Halo are fine right now. Locating Quantanium is not difficult. And yeah, I mean, I've definitely had very good luck. Of course, it's very profitable still. But like I said, getting it into the, getting back to the refinery and getting it in and that type of thing is probably the biggest challenge I'm facing, just because elevators and hangars, and sometimes you land on the pad or whatever and it doesn't recognize the stuff's in there. And Starr, there's a part of my chat is convinced you're Jack Frags.
Yeah, I am.
Awesome.
This is my alternative account. I'm really annoyed that people worked it out.
Yeah, I bet you are. Devastated.
I've lost you. I've lost your reading. I've lost your. Yeah, I don't know.
Let me leave the group and you can invite me again, or?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, I noticed I'm low on Quantanium. You got any spare for my fuel?
I don't know. I'll just whip a batch up. Hold on, let me do this. Let's see. I will leave group, and then you can invite me.
There we go. We'll start again, okay?
Yes, sir.
There we go.
All right.
Should see now.
Yeah, I took it.
I see.
So the one thing I will say is, and the old joke is anything that ends in explosion is good for the channel. So I've definitely had a few more explosions lately, just because, if you can't get the Quantanium to the place where it gets it stable.
Yeah. It's all good. I'm glad you're back on the quant. I haven't quite gone on to the rock mining gems yet.
You know, I'm really looking forward to this security post Korea thing here. I think it was a Grump that wanted to kind of put that together. Somebody did. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Oh, come on. I jumped up the end.
Have you got a Hadanite paint on your Respector?
I do.
Ah.
I do. Pinkish hues and all.
Bear with.
No problem. No, it barely. A rock cannot fit in the vulture, Nate. It barely can't. If you could fit the rock in the vulture, man, that would be sweet. But it barely doesn't fit. And when I say barely doesn't fit, not like barely doesn't fit in the cutter. You cannot get it in there. All right, let me kind of scan these guys before I begin scooping. Can you put a lancet on? No, Stone, you cannot put the lancet on the rental. There used to be some little tricks where you could do it somehow or another, but not consistently. Although there's nothing wrong with taking the rental over to Aberdeen and getting like Bexelite, Laranite, and Terranite. Doing that kind of stuff.
Sorry, Space, doing some internal stuff. Bear with.
Take your time, sir. If you hop over a pad without authorization to land, will it impound your ship? I don't know that the pads do. I think the pads now are kind of free for all. But I could be wrong. I guess maybe if you're just hovering over it, it would just say you shouldn't do that after a certain period of time. But I thought they were a touch free for all. I could be wrong though.
Okay. How is your chat doing today? Are they bouncy? Are they angry with 318?
No, you know what? They've been really kind of, like I said, really taking it in stride. I mean, I certainly have seen a lot of people say, come on and say, "Oh, I wish I could get in," or "Do you have any tips or tricks to get in?" And I wish I did. Sorry, I have the two systems. One of them like a 1440p, one of them 4K, and I was just saying, with both of them, like, one of them, I deleted the shader folder, deleted the user folder, reinstalled several times, and did everything you could possibly imagine or anybody suggested. And one of them I didn't do anything with, and they both acted the exact same. It's all client side. There's really nothing I don't think we can do to affect it too much. Now that's just been my experience, which is kind of a sample of one, but that's what I think honestly. What's your thoughts on that?
It's all server-based errors, so there's nothing we can do to affect login to the system. It's pure luck. If you're in, you're in. If you're not, you're not. I noticed a load of YouTube videos going up how to fix it, but clickbait. That's
exactly what it is clickbait. Now, I have noticed that I've been consistently better if I have a friend in the verse already and I right-click on their name and say join friend. That I do consistently have better luck getting in from the menus that way. I get less infinite loading screens and stuff. But that's about as maybe the furthest bridge I'd build on that kind of stuff.
Wolf, you hold down. Hold down those 3 keys together twice. Once to turn your engines off and once to turn them on, or vice versa. And then you should be able to get out your seat if you do it twice. This isn't going to work, is it? We're not going to be able to do this.
Are you flying the Antares?
I might be.
You're using your streamer privilege, Starr.
Streamer privilege. have you not got one?
I do have one.
Of course, because you're a streamer.
Well, I don't want to get it started.
Live streamer privilege.
Yeah, streamer privilege. Why am I mining this? Oh, I was mining something that had literally no Quantanium in it because I was laughing too hard about the Antares.
I might literally need a ride back because I don't know if I'm going to get back. Where are you heading? Her L2?
Yeah, well, no, come jump in real quick. You better hurry, though, because I just topped off. I got 22 SC with the good stuff.
Where are you headed to?
I am going to head to, now from here, CRUL3 is very close, right? Like, if you look, I'm heading to ARC-L4. But CRUL3 is very close. You probably could make that.
ARC-L4 you're heading to?
Yep.
Okay, hang on then. I'll jump in with you.
All right.
There's no way I'm going to make it back to ARC-L4.
All right. All right, we're on the timer, though, so you gotta hurry.
Hang on a minute.
We got the Quantanium. We might blow up, Starr. That'd be all right, though.
We might blow up. Yeah, we might blow up. Oh. Yeah, okay. I'm stuck on my ship.
Oh, you're stuck in the seat?
No. I literally got stuck on my ship. So I probably will see you at ARC-L1. ARC-L4.
Well, I will start heading towards ARC-L4 unless you think you're going to get out. What?
Where are you? I need picking up.
Did you exit your ship?
Yeah, I'm EVAing.
Oh, well, I'm right in front of you. Hold on, let me come get you.
The party disbanded.
I'm right. I'm 50 away from you. I see you 40 away.
You can see me, but I can't see you?
Yes, I'm right next to you.
Oh, he nearly ran me. hang on. Oh, jeez. Okay, hang on. Yeah, if you could take me back, sir, thank you very much.
I am happy to do so.
Yeah, I blew my ship up. Ship up.
I've seen that. That's no way to abuse your streamer privilege.
Streamer privilege.
Let me know. You're on board now, sir?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
we're going to ARC-L4, right?
We are going to ARC-L4. Now, we will... This is going to be... We're going to kind of get in here. It's going to be tight timing, but we can do it. Well, chat... Let's how about some salutes for Starr today? I mean, he's very kind to join us. And we're just having some fun out here today. So you Starr, you haven't really settled into kind of regular game loops, right? You're just kind of monkeying around seeing what's working, huh?
Monkeying around. That's what I'm doing.
Very fun. I was saying to Hannah that I adored the stream that you guys did the other, I think the one that you invited me to, the chat I couldn't make. I really thought that was a lot of fun. You guys very jovial.
Oh,
that was good. Yeah. Good times.
Wait, which one was that? Because we've done loads of stuff.
Well, I think it was one. I think Grumpy got into the game while you guys were talking. Was really surprised that he could. I think it would have been maybe it was Sunday. Saturday or Sunday, yeah. Whichever one you invited me to, and I was taking the kids shopping. I couldn't make it that day. I was like, oh man. Then I got back and you guys were still on. I'm like, I should maybe go. Squeeze myself in there. Hey, Jonathan Strong's giving the salute there. Hey, Jonathan, thank you for that. Darkside, I've sent 2 tickets to support showing player on Stowed Air. Asked if they could possibly try character repair in my town only. Dark, that's not a bad idea, especially if you've been really hitting that heavy of a snag with it. Some people have still not gotten in since Friday, which is crazy. He can stay in an elevator while you go to the refinery. Yeah, he definitely. Well, it depends on if we get an. It depends on if we get an elevator. Oh yeah, you definitely won't want to go. Every single time you go to the refinery at ARC-L4, you have to kill yourself to get out of there. That's just the way. The elevator never works in the refinery at the station. One of the reasons I figured, this is kind of off the beaten path. A lot of people don't realize this particular L4 is a refinery. So I won't take the credit for it. Andreas is the one who kind of mentioned that this would be a good, kind of a off the beaten path kind of a refinery to work in.
Because it's on a timer, Rhino.
What's that?
You want to say again?
Yeah, we're definitely on a timer. I definitely own the timer. On that reply, they're working on the issue. Looking forward to seeing me in 3D. Oh, that's awesome. Only reply was they're working on the issue. Oh, Dark. So that means they're probably not going to do your character. So I get that. Sorry about that. And have you tried all the different types of servers, Dark? All the, like the Asia server? I know that was letting me in one day when nothing else would. We're gonna, let's see where we're at. We're at 8 minutes, so we're not doing actually too bad.
Yeah, no, sorry, what was the question? I missed that. I was engaged.
No worries. There was a question. Let me think of it for a second.
Grumpy Eyes in the chat.
Hey, Grump, how are you, man? All right. There we go. All right, we're coming kind of on a rail on this guy. All right, there's first alarm. We kind of expected that. The Asian shards, yeah. Like I think there was one day where like the only one I could get on was the Asia server. Yeah, I was asking about that.
Asia's pretty good. That's the way I've been going.
Oh yeah, that one has been better. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, pizza's here. I'm gonna keep playing though while I'm here.
No problem. Oh, see if Starr will stay in the elevator. He's gonna be fetching his pizza.
You are clear to launch.
Yeah.
All right, let me drop the gear, lower the VTOLs, call for the landing. Yeah, we're on first alarm, but not too bad.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
That's the normal landing bay they give us. Servers seem fine. Just send us my shift. It's been pretty stable.
Yeah, they're pretty stable today.
You know, yeah, they have been. They've been pretty stable. Uh-oh. I'm going to go in on a diamond angle here. Hey, that works pretty good.
So how many times have you been on? Have you managed to do anything with an org or anything recently?
No, you know what? I haven't. And, that's definitely something that I'm really kind of looking more forward to over the next couple of weeks is kind of getting some things organized. I want to get a prospector derby going one of these days. So,
oh, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Are you're gonna store the ship, right?
I am gonna store the ship.
All right, I'll exit.
If you choose to stay in the ship, I think you would naturally just
end up in the lobby.
Yeah.
All right, I'll stay in the ship. I'll keep an eye on the quant. Just please be quick. Don't let me blow up.
Well, hopefully we get an elevator.
Indeed.
Famous last words, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Ooh, we got an elevator. I've gotten an elevator out of the hangars today a lot, which is very nice. All right, this terminal's been good to me.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Cool. Store. On pad store, cool. There's Starr. All right, I'll head down to the refinery and get this guy, get this stuff cooking. $70 SCU or so in the hopper now. Today. Not too shabby. Again, I would get Starr to stay in the elevator for you so you can get back in. I know, Dark. You're not wrong. I won't try and coordinate that. I think Starr's sounded to me like he was going to go be munching some pizza. So I'll just backspace my way. You're absolutely right though. I could have organized that if I wanted to. It's okay. You're not wrong though, Dark. You're 100% right. But it sounded to me like they had some za coming to the house. All right. What? That's weird.
Sorry, I'm eating pizza at the moment. I'm a bit quiet.
I assumed that you were. No problem. What? The ship stored, didn't? Oh, it did. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's stored.
All right, good. It's just it was just taking a hot minute. Jonathan says, I think I'll carry my 1 and done ore sales in the 318. I don't...
Space Shorts.
Yes, sir.
People in the chat were saying that there's some problems outside with pirates, just to let you know.
Oh, outside of Arcal 4?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I... hang on, let me check group chat. Not on our server though, right? Or is it on our server?
Well, we might have to take the Antares out and left-click our way to success.
Yeah. Okay, no, it might not even be on our server.
All right, you guys, look at this. 50, 70, almost 72 SCU today in the hopper. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, what do we got here? Hundo, okay. Check the server tick rate. Yeah, you're not wrong, Dark.
Yeah. This pizza is amazing, by the way.
I love pizza. All right, I'm going to try to call an elevator here.
Oh, God. Yeah, Space Shorts, look at global chat.
Oh. Let's see here. Arcal 4, I would suggest getting out of there quick. If you are there. Well, they're too late. We already put the 70 SU in the hopper.
Not too late. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, boy. Like I said, I don't make me abuse my streamer privilege and get out the entire race. All right. I did the obligatory way to get out of the hammerhead down. All right.
I'm gonna spawn a ship, rather than go back in your perspective, obviously.
No, heavens no.
But if that's cool, and then I'll do some security or something just in case.
And I mean, if we can jump in a fighter together and head out. I mean, I'll gun for you if you want.
Oh, it's all good. No, focus on the perspective. It's fine, and I'll just keep an eye as well. But I'm sure it's like you say, you've cashed in now, so.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
There's no, you know.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. And even if they get me, it'll be a laugh. All right, let me do a pre-flight here now. Look around.
Whereabouts are you? Are you in the hangar?
Yeah, I'm right over here at the I'm right next to you. Looking at the fleet manager.
Oh, I'm just claiming my Scorpius back.
Nice.
Retrieval system.
There you are.
The station ain't my fancy dud, so this is that's what I'm wearing.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Okay, I'm having problems getting ships right now.
Me too. It said it pulled it out, but I don't think it did. Yeah, it definitely didn't.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh, Imperator level subs get the Antares as well. It said. Maybe I got it because of that. What? Why is that locked? Oh, it's on Hangar 2. That's why. Thoughts on engineering?
Well, I'm going to have to come with you. I literally can't get any ships. So if you don't mind having a partner.
I don't mind, but let's, we can certainly go do something else.
No, it's all good. I'm going to hang on your ship for a bit.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
All right, let's do it. Hangar 2. All right, well, Hangar 2.
I mean...
Hey, Mauricio.
It's one of those things. Sometimes it happens.
Starr, what are your thoughts on the engineering stuff that's coming up?
I don't know too much about it, if I'm honest. What is it? What's happening?
Oh, there was a big ISC or Inside Star Citizen or something about all engineering changes are coming in the future.
Oh, well, like switching out components?
Oh, yeah. Well, there was like you could be a manager or a mechanic or a tuner.
Oh, I think I saw it. Yes, saw something about that. Yeah, no, it looks pretty good.
And different states that the components. It seems pretty in depth. I mean, the one thing I guess my only thought about it is I hope that you're not constantly having to fiddle with that stuff. That there is some amount of time that you just fly the ship. It doesn't.
Right, let's go.
All right. Yeah, no problem.
Let's do this. It's cozy in the Prospector. I like it.
Yes, it is quite cozy. All right, I can't get in. Let's see.
Oh, I'm losing markers and everything now. It's ridiculous.
Oh, really? It's starting to go south on us.
Yeah, it's all going wrong now, isn't it? We've got 2 people that are undefined on the server.
Weird. All right, we're going to head back. Oh, yeah, this says party's been disabled as well.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. We're on the same ship anyway, aren't we?
We are. We're just fine.
I don't think we're going to lose each other in this ship.
No. Hey, John, how are you? Nice to see you. We have been playing flight ready ships for a week. Oh, yeah. All right, I think did I? Oh, yeah.
You are clear to launch.
All right. Oh, I do see a ship out there. Flying around. %, check the B-Win. The B-Win is probably definitely not healthy.
It's crazy.
All right, we're punching out here, though. All right, now we're gonna head over to the Aaron Halo. Drop out of about 6.6 or so. If the server is getting slow, check on the dark. It's probably. I mean, I'm sure.
So where are we going? So where do you always go?
Well, right now, for the longest time, I would fly out of ARC-L1 or CRU-L1. Well, because this is kind of the piracy patch, I've kind of, and not that I can hide, I mean, but I've kind of moved over to more ARC-L4 because it's it is a refinery. There's no bonuses there or anything. I figured it was less likely to be picked on. And so I'm dropping it out of the halo in between ARC-L4 and Hurston. And just heading back to ARC-L4 to do my refining. It's also a nice short trip if, you know, when you go to haul it in. I mean, not quite as short as ARC-L1 to ARC-4, but, you know, not a long ride when you want to head back in and sell. So, Jonathan Strong says, regarding engineering, I hope they go with a wear-out model as opposed to a timeout. Yeah, I do too. B-Win actually looks pretty healthy, all things considered. All right. We're at 9 million and dropping, and we'll run 6.6 or so. We'll drop out in the halo.
Sounds like a plan. I'm loving the internals of this ship.
The Prospectors. It's a cool ship. It's cozy. It's fine.
So have you been? You talked about piracy and stuff. Have you been pirated yet?
I have not. Nope. And I think people are just so busy struggling with just kind of the ins and outs of you know, just the servers being what the servers are doing, that people haven't really had a chance to focus that heavily on it. You know, that's my own thought. And I've been pretty much, you know, just in the halo most of the time. I haven't really done a whole lot of. I've only really done one cargo run. So, you know, haven't been able to, you know, haven't always been able to get on the servers. Sometimes you get lucky. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to do a 90 ping and start taking a look here. All right, 1700, that's a single rock. 3400, let's go ahead and approach this guy.
Good luck. I'm your lucky charm. Ooh, I fell over. So what I wanted to do is go outside and get some really cool shots.
Sweet. Hold on, we're approaching couple of rocks right now. I have to get a visual on them to see what they are. Let's take a look. It is Quantanium. Let's see if, but they're not scannable Quantanium. So they're not, like with the mining laser out, I'm not getting any scan results, which means we get the EVA. Because if you EVA sometimes out of your ship, it will turn unscannable rocks into scannable rocks. Well, we have the EVA. Alright, exit the ship. This is when Starr can take off with the Prospector and leave me.
Oh, where are you going? You've left?
Yeah, I had to because we have unscannable rocks, and sometimes when you leave, when you EVA out, it will turn them into scannable rocks.
Oh.
It's a miner's trick. It doesn't always work, but you get about 100 meters away or so from your Prospector. You'll get you have left the Prospector, and then you fly back in, and then you can sometimes what is unscannable turns to scannable. And that's definitely Quantanium rocks in front of us, so I thought I'd try and turn them into scannables. Hasn't worked this stream at all yet, but it does work. Dark Widow says, I mean, in the PTU, when I 30K'd or CTD, I'm lucky they made it like that.
Welcome back on board, sir. We hope you enjoy your stay.
It's very cold out there.
Is it, though? How cold is it?
I don't know. Quite chilly. All right, what do we got here? It did not fix them. All right, we're moving on then. No problem. So yeah, locating the Quantanium has definitely not been the problem. It's been usually probably jinx myself, but. 300. $3,400. I'll get those two. All right, good. All right, what kind of approaching our next set of rocks here. Okay, get a visual here.
Are we finding anything?
Yeah, I found, this is the second batch of Quantanium I found. But it's unscannable again. So let's go ahead and do the EVA trick again. So we found, this is the second batch of the Quantanium I found, but both of them have been unscannable so far. That happens. But there are times when you do the old EVA trick and it does work. It has not worked at all on this stream, but it does work. What? What's going on?
Where are you?
I went out of the ship again because we found more Quantanium that wouldn't scan.
Oh.
This is... I don't always have to do this. It's just rare that I've ran into a couple of Quantanium rocks and they wouldn't scan. And so, like I said, I thought you always want to at least give yourself the old college try. You're not wrong, Johan. I realize that, but it wasn't. I figured I'd just give it a try anyways. All right, in we go.
Oof. It always confuses me when you get out the ship. I'm like, what?
It's a strange thing to have to do. I agree, but it does work sometimes. Oh, it looks like I see other ships approaching. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
I can't see the rock you're shooting at. I just can't see the rock. Is it there?
Is Rycorp in our group?
Who?
A Rycorp?
No. I'm not.
Because there's a ship out that found us in the air in Halo somehow.
What?
Yeah. We'll just kind of see how that goes.
I can't see anything.
Well, there's somebody named Rycop. A ship showed up outside in the air in Halo. No, I did let and friend somebody earlier. Maybe it was.
Oh, maybe someone on your stream.
Maybe, and that's okay. 5100's 3 rocks. All right, what do we have here? 1 rock. All right, we're continuing to move.
When was the last time you found a unicorn?
Oh yeah, hold on. We're getting attacked.
What?
Yeah, we're getting attacked.
Oh crap. Can you get us out?
I'm working on it. We punched out.
We got out?
Yep.
Oh, well done. What did you do? Were they firing at us?
Yeah, so it is definitely... Let me take a look in my friends and see if I see that name. I only caught one name. It's interesting how they could find us in the Halo, but somebody did do a call. Well, you did the call to me earlier. So...
How the hell did they find us then?
Well, it's interesting. I guess I don't... It very well could be somebody that I friended or something. Hard to say.
We got rid of them now, though, haven't we?
Yes, we did so far. But if
They won't be able to find us now. We're literally in the middle of nowhere.
That's true.
Sam, what were they? Did you catch what they were flying?
I did not. They were definitely on us though, and I seen them as soon as they came out of Quantum, and I was kind of just said, I'll just go about my business and see what they're up to. But they were definitely up to something nefarious. So they're probably just watching one of the streams, and somehow they know something or another about how to. It may be some stream sniper. Hey, Derek. Could be. I don't know. It's okay. I am okay with it.
I don't understand. Have you got a crime stat?
Do I have it? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know either. It's probably somebody that I friended or whatever, and I got attacked, Dark. And some people found me in a Halo. It's more than likely. I mean,
If they found you, it was pure chance, honestly, in the Halo.
Yeah, I'm not. Either. It's always fun to kind of dodge pirates, anyways.
You did well. You got out. You got us out.
I did.
I thought I honestly thought when you said we were being trapped, I honestly thought we were dead. I thought we're dead.
Oh, we might. We very well could be. I mean, this thing's very squishy, and they didn't lock us down, which is, of course. And there was three ships. So
three.
I don't know if there was if you're gonna fly three guys. I mean, bring a Mantis or an Antares.
Damn. What's the plan? What are we gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna head over to this other station and see if we can't land and then potentially
There's just yeah, okay. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to work out where
I'm gonna get to a station first, and then we'll kind of come up with a game plan. Then we'll see if
I think someone tried to call me. I might have. I don't know. I thought I declined it, but I might. I don't know.
Well, I think even when you decline those calls, people used to be able to abuse a call, and maybe and you know how Star Citizen kind of some has cyclical bugs. I mean, maybe that's back. Like, you could even decline a call, and people used to be able to track you down through
I got an idea.
Yes.
Well, let's go back to the station. I'm going to call a fighter.
Okay.
And I'll protect you, because clearly that was ridiculous. If I'd have been in my Scorpius, we could have done something about that.
Quantum travel complete.
Whoa. What's our ETA?
Soon.
Oh, I thought I fell out then, but I keep falling over.
That's your gameplay. Chad. That's awesome. JSS smooth getaway.
Yeah, you did well. I thought we were goners there.
Well, you know,
I looked out the side. I saw a ship fly past us. What was it? I thought it was a Titan.
I did not. I honestly did not have enough situational awareness to get the type of ship or anything. I knew that they were, like I said, I kind of pivoted away from them when they first came out of Quantum, which I should have immediately jumped anyways. But I just thought, we'll see what their intentions are, and then I spun up and we dipped when they attacked us and turned around.
I'm kind of annoyed because I was going to get... I'm not annoyed, that's the wrong word. I was going to get my Scorpius out and come out with you with the Scorpius, and the one time I don't do it...
It's fine.
Incomplete. Have a pleasant stay. Hello.
Well, at least your chat got to see a. At least your chat got to see an escape.
Yes, exactly. And they've seen an escape or two before. They definitely have.
I'm kind of stuck on your floor, by the way.
Oh, well, here I'll go in and store and.
It's like I'm wedged between your seat. Oh God, I'm. Oh.
Did you fall out?
Okay, I thought I was outside your ship.
Oh.
So if you can just bear with me for a couple of minutes while I get the Scorpius,
No.
I think that's probably the best. There's no way they're going to find us again.
Well, if they do, then that's clearly they got some kind of a method, which is good to know, honestly.
But I don't. Yeah, but how though? Because I don't understand.
Well, I have a million people on my friends list. It very well could have been somebody who I friended or.
Yeah. And you've got. Do you know what it is like? So if you've got friends on your friend list, they can get into your server, right?
Right.
That's half of it. But then also, you've been doing the same kind of routine, haven't you?
Just today though, really. And you're not wrong. I mean.
But I mean, my point is that if they're watching on a stream, they know your routine. They know that you go to her L2 and you drop out at 600.
They do, but it was weird to me though. They when he dropped out of Quantum, I see where he dropped out at, and it was either a legendarily unbelievable pick or they went to us because he was only 11 away when he came out of Quantum.
Oh my God, you're stuck. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'll wait for you to store. Are you storing, by the way?
I am gonna try. We just called the elevator. Oh, I did get an elevator. Give me just a sec, and I will store. Oh, Dark Widow says there's some kind of a super scan that people are doing right now, which I hadn't heard of.
Welcome to the ASOP.
I usually fly at least 100 km off direct route before I start scanning. So even if some of my chance drops out, yeah, well, that's a good point, Andreas. Maybe I need to do that. All right, that should have you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Now, I did catch one name. It was Rycorp. I'm just going to look around and see if I see.
Yeah, look him up. Just keep an eye out because he's probably a pirate. These people are absolute lowlifes, you know.
Rycops was his name.
Yeah, that Rycops dude's an absolute.
You know him?
Nightmare muppet if he's doing that to people, you know.
Yeah, I'll do a little.
Who was the other one?
I didn't catch another name. I'd have to go back and look.
Was there two? You said there was two.
There was actually. I thought, and I don't want to be held to this but I thought there were actually 3 icons. So, I think there were 3 total. But I could be wrong. Because I really was more focused on just kind of punching out.
I just can't get this ship.
You talk about the Antares?
Yeah.
I could pull the Antares.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Let me see if I can pull mine out. I have to claim it. Hey, Mass. Hey, Ramon, how are you? Did long range? Yeah. I don't know, you guys. Well, some pirates found me in the Aaron Halo, and we're just kind of scratching our chin as to why, Mass. I'm always keeping an eye on my radar and the Vulture because, yeah, I try and keep my head a little bit on a swivel. I mean, you know, Dark, you can just eventually just kind of get, you know, you just kind of get tunnel
I've got the
vision
ship.
or whatever.
I got the ship.
Nice.
2 minutes 46.
All right.
Oh, okay, cool. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just bad luck. I have been attacked recently in 318. I got attacked earlier today.
Did you?
And I have been. Yeah, it's happened a couple of times now. So maybe it's if it's me, then I'll fly off.
Oh, you're fine. Let's have some fun with it. I mean, what if I get blown up? Who cares at this point? I already put 70. Yes. Anytime I have a goal, it's to get 25 SCU of Quantanium in the hopper. If I can do that, then I'm good. I put 70 in today. We're good. You know, I made well over 500,000 SCU already today.
Have you hit 500,000?
Oh, easy.
Do you know how much I've made looting?
How much?
15,000.
Oh.
Yeah. And also, what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, and then I did an illegal drugs run and got about 100,000 or something.
Nice. Is that one that's on Daymar from that one spot to the other?
Lyria. It's Lyria, the orphanage.
Oh.
Dropping off at Arc Corp Sampson's, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
You know the one on Daymar, though, the right that I'm talking about? It's Brio's. It's what is it? It's let me remember this for a second. I can't remember. You take the stuff to Brio's breaker yard. I can't remember where you pick it up. Give me a sec. It's gonna take a second. Oh, you pick it up at Nuon, like Nuon Waste Management, and you sell it at Brio's, and you know that's a healthy run.
I've just thought I can't party up, so we're gonna have a problem keeping it. I'm gonna have a problem finding you.
Now, let me see. Can I invite you? Let's see here. We'll find out. That's weird. Let me. I don't even. It doesn't even look like you got a friend. Let me. Do I really? No, I can invite to party for you. But I know you already had the party. Yeah, Ramon, how are you? Hey!
Are we in?
Big one.
Ah, there we go. We're in.
All right. How am I finding 318? It's fun. It's challenging. Ravixi was there at the ambush too, so that was another name, Ravixi. So Rycops and Ravixi.
Why do these people do this? It's really annoying.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, they're just, some people just have to have a victim to have a good time. That's okay.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, I guess, like you say, this is the pirating.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
What on earth?
To the ASOP vehicle.
Why would my prospector be destroyed? I landed it fine.
Stand by.
What? You landed it?
Yeah, I stored it.
I was inside it when you stored it.
Look at this big red thing. Weren't able to deal with your request at this time. I've never seen that before. It's so funny.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, I stored the thing and it says destroyed.
So, what's the plan then? Where do you want to go?
Well, I don't. Now that my ship's destroyed, I'll have to claim it. Let me do that. But I don't care. We can do whatever would be fun. I mean, if you want to go, we could. I'll I'm happy to jump in the Antares with you, and we can go see if we can just turn off one of those guys' drive and have some fun with them.
Retrieval system.
Um,
Vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Goodbye.
We're
no,
good.
let's not let them spoil our fun. Come on. We're gonna do because I was kind of hoping to get some photos of you mining.
Okay, well let's just keep on keeping on then.
Oh, I just stored my ship. Yeah, we'll be fine. That was just a one-off, wasn't it? Because I mean, they can't. I don't even know how they found us anyway. Let alone find us again. It's just let's just mix it up.
Yes.
Let's just go somewhere a bit different, right?
Yes, no problem.
So they're not going to find us.
We'll mix it up. But I do have to for whatever reason, it's registering my prospector is destroyed. So let me. I did land.
Hey, why don't we can't do more mining. You haven't got a mole, have you?
I have a second prospector as well.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll be all right then with that.
Yeah. But either way, I have to claim. When you claim a ship, it will destroy it for what I didn't claim. It just destroyed itself. I landed it here. Well, I didn't choose the vulture. The heck?
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
All right, I've got it. It's I'm heading to Hangar 4. Shall I wait for you in how long is it going to take for you to get your ship?
I'm not sure because the terminal's being grumpy. But give me a sec.
All right. Unless you want me to go on ahead and make sure it's safe or something, because shall I pick a path and just...
Yeah, if you want to go someplace just go pick some random place in the Halo and I'll come to you.
Okay, that sounds like a deal, and I can make sure it's okay.
Yeah, I love it. Pirates are just one great about pad rammers, Ramoy. The valet wrecked this prospector. Yeah, what the heck? The valet did wreck my prospector. I gave him my keys. And look what happened.
Please visit us again.
Actually, I'm getting targeted in the hangar.
Retrieval system.
Well, there are people here, too. It's just like... Yeah, what are the chances random people just showed up at this station?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, I'm getting locked. I'm too scared to open the hangar door. Actually, do you know what? I don't know where the Aaron Halo is. I just realised.
That's funny.
I'll wait for you.
Well, if you're getting locked, I mean, is it really wise to jump in a prospector?
No, they've unlocked me. I think they're just because there's loads of ships around. I think they're just locking everyone and they're just checking who they are. It's clear now.
I wish you could see someone's name when they're standing here. I'm just kind of curious if this is one of those guys.
Can you guide me to the Halo? I'm not sure where to go from here.
Yes, I can. So how about this? Why don't you go... What is the best way to do this?
Because I can go out first and see if I get shot upon. If I don't, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Or I'll just stick around the station if you want me to.
No.
Okay,
No. I mean, I don't know that if they attack us and, they attack an empty ship and armistice, that's just...
That's crazy, isn't it?
That's kind of silly on their part,
piracy. Yeah, that's right. That's true. I didn't even think about that.
So... Let me grab the numbers. I think you can head back towards ARC-L4 and drop out of them in a spot. Let me jump on Cornerstone.
Oh, you want me to go Hark? I don't know where that came from. ARC-L4?
Yeah, I mean, if you head back that way, I mean, that's...
I could do that. And then what do I do on the way?
Let me tell you where to drop out. Give me a sec, okay?
Okay.
I will do this here. I'm looking at...
Well, look, I'm outside the station. It looks relatively clear. I mean, there's ships about, but I don't think they're... And it's armistice anyway, isn't it?
Let's see here.
So if I go RKL4 and I drop out along the way somewhere?
Yes, and I'll get you where to drop out here in just a second. All right, so give me a sec here. If we're at Arc L4.
One of my chat just said 8.4 million.
That sounds right. Yep. That sounds definitely right to me.
8.4 million. Okay.
I'm not seeing the. All right, I will focus on getting the ship out.
Welcome.
Because it is not playing nice.
Vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you.
How's it going with Spectre?
What was that?
How's it going with Spectre?
My ship will be out in about 30 seconds.
Oh, nice.
All right, let me go ahead and look at it real quick. Do a little pre-flight. Server's definitely starting to kind of get a little sluggish.
Right. I'm here.
Are you in the Halo?
Yeah, in Halo. I shot it on 8.4 from what 8.35 something, but
And I don't have your we might have to reform the party because I don't have your marker.
the party keeps dropping, doesn't it?
It does. That's okay. I mean, once just needed a little bit to get it to get to you. So let's do that. I'll leave the group and re-invite you.
Yeah, should we just break the party?
Yeah, leave group and then
There we go. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm just in the middle of nowhere on my own.
There we go.
There we go. Can you see me?
Let me find out.
I can see you.
I don't see you.
You don't see me?
No. But I have an idea.
Let me try and do the party then.
Yep. But I do have an idea.
What's that?
Let me punch out towards you. And I will drop... I will... definitely put me back in the group. But I will drop out at a different place. And let's see if they show up at you or show up at me.
Oh, that's a good... Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
Because that would let us know who they got.
Okay.
All right, I'm retrieving.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Let me know if you can see me.
Goodbye.
I don't, but let me get in my ship seat. Maybe there's just something with that.
Yeah, we'll retry.
Retrieval system. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
It must be hard being a pirate, waiting for people to be able to get their ships out of the ASOP terminal.
Yeah.
Like this pirate thing is slow. People can't even get their ships.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following
All right.
location.
It's saying it's delivering it. There we go. Hang on.
Please visit us again.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Running out to my ship now.
Alrighty. There's nothing here. There's nobody here. I'm just literally just. I don't know whether it's worth me looking for Quantanium while I'm out here, maybe.
I got a 30k when I start the game. Can't even get them in. Yeah, Callie. That, by the way, that's yeah. I hear you. That has happened a lot. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and. All right.
How can Miss help you today? Systems on.
You are clear to launch.
All right. Just gonna about to take off and head your way.
Every time I look at your stream, I realize I'm not watching live. It's like it's not.
It's probably way like it's. I've noticed YouTube can run pretty far behind lately.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Yeah, and I definitely. Do you see me though, right?
Yeah, I see you. So
Alright.
maybe I'll just come to you then.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and.
But I dropped out at 8.3. But I can always find you if you know.
Yes, no problem. Well, I'm just kind of curious if, like who they'll show up at because they're clearly on one of us.
I don't think so. I think it was just pure chart. I think they just got lucky.
Man, that's crazy to jump like that lucky though.
I don't think they. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
They
Yeah,
they
we
came
were-
out of quantum like 11 away. I mean, even if I drop a box, I can't do that. I mean, I can get sometimes 200, 130. What, 11?
Was it 11?
I mean, I guess I don't know.
I did get a call, so I don't know whether because I didn't do anything with the call.
Yeah, that.
So maybe it ran. Maybe it ran. I don't know.
Yeah, those calls. There was a way for people to kind of use those at some point. I remember that. So you dropped out at about 8.3.
Yeah, roughly 8.367.
Yeah.
Don't know whether we should be saying this on a stream.
Oh, they can watch on our screen though if they wanted.
Quantum travel complete.
Oh, it says you're not far away. Okay, hang on.
Oh,
Have you stopped?
yeah, not stopped yet. So hang tight.
Oh no! Okay, hang on. I'm just QTT. All right.
You'll just have to spool back up and come, do it again.
Hang on, do you want me to drop to you or... Oh, you're coming, okay.
All right. Well, I'm in the Halo if you want to come to me now.
All right. Oh, where are you? Oh, you must have shot past me. Hang on.
I might have because I had missed.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I missed a spot and had to kind of head back.
All right, coming to you.
All right. Hey, look, rocks, says Darkman. So funny. Kind of approach these guys.
Oh, so we're quite close to... Oh, I see you. I see. Oh, your pip's gone again.
I see you though, right there, though.
Yeah, I just targeted you. That was me. Sorry.
Oh, no.
But your pip's gone. Your marker's gone.
Really?
So I'm just going to have to keep really close to you because... But it seems clear anyway. Why is the parties are just so... They're just not working.
No, they're not working, are they? Which is too bad.
I have to keep really close. I'll just keep close to you. It's fine. Okay. Let's do this.
All right, I found some Quantanium. That just disappeared. They did. The rocks just disappeared.
It's so weird that these party things are not working.
Those rocks were right in front of me and they just went away. Oh well. That was funny. All right. 1700.
This is quite hard work following you manually.
Well, we can just break the group and invite me again. I will keep on keeping on here.
It's alright, I can see your chevron, so it's fine.
Oh, good. Alright. 1700. Let's see, 1700.
Apparently the party's broken.
Oh, really? Something weird that you're not on my... Yeah. Oh, that's weird.
Well, I've just dropped out the party to try and reboot it.
All right, that sounds... Yep, that makes sense.
Alright, sending you a party.
Versus a rescue beacon that would have to pop up right at that moment. I did not see a party invite yet. Oh, there's...
Just sent it.
Okay.
You get it?
I haven't seen the invite yet. I'll invite you.
Oh, I can see your chevron anyway, so it's fine.
Well, I sent you an invite.
Oh.
So now it says invitation declined. I declined an invitation to your party. But why would it say I declined an invitation to my own party?
Space Shorts declined?
Yeah. That said
yeah, there's something wrong with the parties. Hang on. Let me try again.
Okay.
Don't go too far ahead though, because I won't be able to see if you go too far.
Okay.
There's a real problem with the parties at the moment.
There is.
Alright, I've sent you another invite.
I do not see it.
Okay. Well, we'll just have to.
Make do, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I can see you. I've got a chevron. I'll just stick close by.
Alrighty.
I can see you from about. How far out can I see you as a chevron? Probably about 5k, 10k.
I would think a little bit further than that, but I could be wrong.
I'll just, as long as you don't do any speed moves, I should be able to.
Well, I'm in the prospector, so that's that won't be a problem. Second ship just dropped out.
What?
Yeah, I see 2 chevrons.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go. Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay, I'm gonna go and engage. It's ridiculous. Oh my God! There's 3. There's 3.
There have been 3.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna engage.
Okay.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
You doing okay?
Yeah. They're running.
Yeah, I'm sure that they don't want to get locked down. If he can track you, then he can.
Oh, they're shooting my. Yeah, they're shooting my ship.
Oh, give him hell. I don't know that it's hackers. I mean, you guys. There's probably some way that they're abusing some mechanic with the call or something.
I'm okay. I got out.
Good. I'm glad you did. It's probably not hackers. I know. I mean, look, they found us in the Halo a couple of times in a row. So yes, they're definitely. It's definitely like a friend invite type of thing or a call. It's something like that, you guys. It's nothing crazy. If you get chased out of the Halo, it is weird, but if you get chased out of the Halo a couple times, not the end of the world. As a matter of fact, it's kind of silly on them to be attacking kind of empty vessels. You know, I mean, you know, tracking them down is fine, but stream sniping somebody to just kind of, you know, I mean, you can't get anything out of a prospector. I mean, or, you know, you certainly can't get anything except for maybe some lulls, killing a prospector that's empty. So, I mean, if they're at, you know, people are after some lulls, then whatever, you know, it's fine. Stream sniping, Derek, yeah, maybe. You know, no question about it.
Where are you now?
I am en route to a station.
You ran?
Yeah, I punched out of there.
That's good.
Because I'm not going to be any help in a prospector at all.
No, you did the right thing.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, after they've kind of hit you twice like that, the right move is to kind of gather up, you know, a couple of friends and go chase them down and put a hurting on them. But you and I aren't the right guys for the job, maybe, Starr.
No.
You know, in the most, and I mean, I have always said it, you know, very lovingly that I am a sheep among wolves. Yeah.
Sending you another friend request. This is ridiculous. Hopefully I can
I did join the party.
I can see you now.
Good.
You could see other people as well, right?
I don't know if I can see you or not.
Is there anyone else in the party?
I don't think so. I didn't invite anybody else besides you. Now it says the party's been disbanded.
Oh, could you not see me, or could you see me? I'll just try it again.
Oh, I hadn't. I definitely. Let me see if I can see you. I can see you.
Ah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I got out.
Awesome. Andrea says if people were chasing me like that, I'd server hop. Well, I probably would just chase you on to the next server.
Well, this has certainly been eventful.
It is. I mean, it's not, like I said, it's fun. It's not fun or any. I mean, obviously, the one thing about the pirate patch that I'd always thought is like, boy, I hate if it's not been like that. So I don't mean to in any way insinuate that it is, but I would hate if it was a situation where I constantly had to get run away all the time. So I hope it doesn't become anything like that. Well, it doesn't bother me if people. Now, I do think it's a little silly that you're kind of attacking an empty prospector. Or
someone's calling me.
Oh, yeah, I bet you they are. That's probably the trick.
Oh, Macedon on your chat has a good point. In your 7L, I would offer assistance instead of a combat ship. But sometimes JS says that sometimes you get like a tiger claw or something in your ship, and they can find you that way.
Oh yeah, let me look around in my ship.
Yeah, look around your ship.
Yeah, let me do that. That's very.
Yeah.
Boy, that would be a kind of a cool thing. That's fun. A little cloak and dagger move right there.
Yeah, I kind of feel like you might have someone on your ship, because they weren't attacking me; they attacked you. It was you.
Oh yeah, they were definitely after me. I mean, and they did attack me the first time too.
Yeah. So has your ship been compromised? I wonder.
Ooh, let's find out.
that would make sense, right?
It would. Exterior of ship 2. Yeah, let's give it a close look. Love it, you guys. This is a little cloak and dagger. I'm digging it.
Yeah, someone put something on your ship, and that's how they're tracking you.
That'd be
because
cool.
That would explain everything.
All right, let me. Well, the loo looks like it's pretty clean.
I can't see your station.
I jumped over to HURL1.
Oh, there's more than one?
Yes, there's HURL2, HURL1. It's on the other side of... That's just because I was, just kind of trying to shake it up a little bit. I definitely don't see anything floating around on the interior. I don't know if some of these panels opened or not. I don't think they do. This component space doesn't open yet. Old school low jack. Yeah, that's exactly. That's really cool, Jonathan. Take out the second prospector. I could certainly do that.
Yeah, actually do that, because you're getting rid of any potential. It's a fresh install, isn't it? It's a fresh.
It is. The one thing I will say, though, Stars, I'm actually running out of time today.
Oh.
Okay. I feel bad, but that's just the fact.
That's okay.
I had till about 3 o'clock today to monkey around, and I did great. I mean, this is so much fun. I was just kind of curious. Have you ever seen that weird claw thing that falls out of the back of the prospector?
No.
Really? Here, it'll be slow, but if you watch my stream, I'll show you it. Like that would be a perfect place to hide
contraband.
Yeah, hide something to track us with. I don't know what that claw's ever about.
Okay, so confession time.
Okay.
You were being pirated. It was people with me.
Lovely. No.
However, we were not going to do any damage to your ship.
Oh, well, that is no problem. I mean, that's fun. Thank you for that. That's cool. Didn't bother me at all. I thought
we were going to do a little role play. We didn't do it. We didn't do it when you were putting your Quantanium in. Only when you had an empty load, and your ship wasn't going to get attacked or anything. But we were going to, because Captain Hannah's in on it as well.
Yay! That's fun.
You're going to have the ships pulling on you, and then Captain Hannah arrived shortly afterwards, and I was going to role play with you.
That would have been awesome. I'm sorry. I was punching out too much.
You are too good. You're too good.
Oh,
and you did really well. So well done for evading.
That's too. I'm sorry. I messed that up. You know.
Yeah, you didn't. You did exactly what a miner should do. An experienced miner just gets out. Just get out.
Yeah.
And check your ship, and this is kind of like a little thing for the chat as well. Yeah, that was really good. You kept one step ahead of us at all times, so it was really cool. And yeah, what was happening? The party errors were not actual party errors. It was me switching between parties.
Nice. There you go. That's awesome, Starr. I love it.
That's why. So that's a perfect example of how not to get pirated.
No, Cloak and Dagger. That's fun. I really, really, really like that. That's so
well
fun.
Done, Space. You did great. You just got out. You got out twice.
Well, and the one thing...
They wouldn't have opened. They wouldn't have shot you down or anything. They wouldn't have stolen your cargo. It was a fake.
And I really do want you to know if that you know me. I mean, I've got to roll. Like I'm the kind of person that just is. If the stream's going by, I just throw the canoe in and just go with it. You know what I mean? So seriously, that was awesome. Thank you for that.
Really cool. It was really interesting seeing you react and get out of there and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, the one thing I try to remain as calm under pressure as possible in a situation like that. I mean, it's the one thing I try to do is not kind of get too over my skis, but that's cool as hell. That's really cool that you guys did that.
Yeah, you kept you calm. You got out when you did. You didn't stick around. It was good. It was good. That's exactly, chat, how you need to be when you're rock mining, like Gem or Prospector. Just don't fight. Just get out quick.
Yeah, well, the Prospector's too squishy. I mean, to all of our chats. I mean, you're not. I mean, don't get me wrong. Avenger 1 may turn and fight and really do well. No question about it. But somebody like me, like I've just got to kind of you pre-plan your route out. As soon as you come out of Quantum, you have a spot that you're gonna go to.
And by the way, a big thank you also to Rycops and Retro Gamer and Revixie, because they were taking part. They were all good guys, really.
Yeah, right. You know what, Rye? I don't think I said anything bad about pirates. I probably never really would. But yeah, no harm, no foul. Thank you. I mean, honestly, it was really fun. I mean, I was, it's one of those things where, like the heart was pounding a little bit. I'm like, oh man, I need to get out of here. So that was great. Yay. I really dug that. That was fun. That was cool.
Space. We seem to have a weird ship in our hangar. That's crazy.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, and Doe says, what if there was a Manus? That's an excellent point. I mean, and that's kind of the point. One of the things I said, Doe, earlier is like, boy, it's they definitely could have locked, with the 3 ships. They might have, because as soon as they get out, they can lock you down, So, I was definitely able to squeeze out of there for sure. Jonathan says, excellent stream. He was glad he caught this one. Starr, that was so much fun. Oh, my stars.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. Trying to... I thought you were onto us as well. I think you were suspiciously onto us a little bit.
Well, I was onto the fact that, I didn't think it was me who was being tracked. I did think it was you. If in all...
Yeah, you were right. You were right.
But I didn't think, I mean... don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, the other side. Hey, oh, dude, no, Rycops, no, dude, don't worry about it, man. Oh, you guys, no, it's all good. Rycop says it felt bad trying to pirate you. No, Rycops, seriously, man. That was so much fun, you guys. Honestly, that's like literally. I mean, you know, and that's the one thing I want to say. None of us don't want, you know, even me, who's the biggest industrial guy in the world, I want piracy in this game. It's fun. It's okay.
Yeah, it is. It's okay. It adds a layer. It does add a layer. And we've all got to keep up.
Yes.
Like all of us, we've just got to keep up on our protection and what we're doing. Always have a railgun on your back if you're gem mining, that kind of stuff, right?
Yes, keep your head on the swivel. And you're exactly right. I have prioritized sometime in the next week trying to find some railguns, you know, and getting my, and really where in the past, for instance, with my Constellation Taurus, I didn't do the proper upgrades on it. I just threw an XL1 drive on it. And that's it. You know what I mean? But now for sure, you know, like, I want to make sure I get all the proper parts on it. So it's as durable as it possibly can be when I am hauling the Quantanium. And Rycop says he can realistically say there's no way normal players will ever find you in the belt. It was insanely rough, even when cheating. Yeah. I was like, you know, and I was just like, you know, like, it may have just been when I seen you, but I was like, you know, I think you came out of Quantum at 11 away, but it sounds like you guys did have to travel a bit. That would make a lot more sense.
Yeah. No, we were in a party together, so yeah, we were in a party together, so they could just follow onto my marker.
You guys are so kind. You don't have to do. Thank you so much for that. That's very kind of you guys. That was awesome, honestly.
I had to play the part of slagging Rycops off earlier, so apologies.
No, heavens.
These people are just so annoying.
No, this was really one of the funnest streams I've done in the
nice.
You know, in the longest time. I mean, honestly, it was so enjoyable. And Hannah says I was a good mouse with all the cats chasing me. So yeah, no, that was fun. That was super fun. So. That being said, I do have to get out of here. I have to dip. So, all
right.
Anyways, thank you so big, truly. Everybody, honestly, have yourself I ESR Tech. I don't do Twitch. I just do. I wasn't, you know, I was just a guy who just wanted to have a few friends, and so I just started streaming. And I really enjoy mining. I really enjoy teaching mining. So. Derek said, I knew it had to be Stream Snipers. He just didn't read. That's actually really good. So, all right. Well, everybody, you know what? Have a lovely day, Starr. I can't thank you enough. Hannah, I can't thank you enough. All of you, you know, Rycops and, you know, and you guys are awesome. Thank you so big. That was super enjoyable. And it was honestly a really good learning experience too for everybody. So, it was super win for everybody, you know. And by the way, the Quantanium was fantastic today. The conversation was brilliant. What a great stream. I had a great time, everybody. Please take care of yourself. And I will see you all around the verse.
See you later.